Setting up. But yes, hi, me,
What's going on, all you
Nebula.
sexy people?
Hey, so my boyfriend Nebula is here. Go ahead and say something again, real quick.
Something again, real quick.
Oh ha. Okay, so he asked me to help him with his homework. He has to write a paper on Gwaine and the Green Knight. So give me just a moment. I'm gonna pull up my research notes because I actually did in-depth research into Camelot to write a parody setting that I wound up being like, you know what, no, let's just straight up
Oh
make it
damn, can
Camelot.
you?
So,
Oh damn, hey, babe, hey babe,
no,
babe,
you can't,
babe,
you can't. Remember, you
babe,
gotta properly cite your sources.
babe, hey babe, you're super sexy. You wanna
I'm not citing you my sources.
Well, wait, no, wait, hey, yes you can.
Mm-mm-mm. I will
You can
send
send
you.
me.
I will
You
only
you
send
can
you
send
the
me
direct sources that I use after you understand the story. One.
Okay.
Two. You also have to do the research.
Myself? Ugh, prison. It's medieval, just like this story.
um,
Positively medieval.
it's not me being cruel. I want you to get full credit for this because although I'm helping you with your homework, I'm not doing your homework for you because I want you to get good grades. Because you are an amazing human being and you deserve good grades on your own merit.
Thus, Romulus built Rome, gave the city his own name, which it bears even to this day, in Tisius? Tisius? Is that how you say it?
What are you reading?
I'm reading Sir Gawain and the Green Knight!
Oh, right, sorry. You started, hang on.
What if I just did a dramatic reading on your channel of this?
Oh, that would be hilarious. Give me a moment. I'm trying to pull up Stream Manager so I can turn on chat. Because I think I disabled it. Hang on. Let's get our chat up and running. How well, friends and enemies. Let's see here.
Felix Brutus sailed far over the French flood. I thought that flood said food for a minute.
Okay.
And founded the kingdom of Britain.
I guess I didn't remember to close chat last time, so I might have to deal with the repercussions of that later.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. That being said, click. Okay. So, Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. So, what do you know of it prior to me giving you the rundown?
I only know that Sir Gawain was portrayed by Silver the Hedgehog in Sonic and the Black Knight! That's literally all I know!
That he played Gawain. That's all you know?
Silver the Hedgehog played Sir Gawain in Sonic and the Black Knight. That's all I know about. That's all I know about like Gawain. I know about like Lancelot fucking cucked King Arthur or some shit like that. I know that.
Like seriously,
I know
it should have just been a polyarmory and be a day, but no, Arthur did not get cucked. That's a misinterpretation. What happened was that Lancelot fell in love with Guinevere. And rather than ever consummate that relationship, it was left in the realm of courtly love. Meaning they never got to actually do anything. The whole cucking did not occur.
Okay. But yeah, I know literally nothing about Arthurian legend, so.
Okay. No, I did not want to leave that one in my farm. No. Talk to Marie. Move RC. Nope. Growlithe. Move Growlithe into my party. Click. Sorry, Shiny Ponyta. Okay. Oh, wait. Maybe I can actually use this opportunity to rearrange my party. Anyway, so Sir Gawain and the Green Knight. So, it's New Year's Eve.
Right.
Arthur and his knights are having a party.
Okay.
That is what is going to happen. Before this, Morgan Le Fay goes to someone and asks them to help her play a prank on Arthur's court to try to expose Lancelot and Guinevere's love for each other.
Oh my god, cancel culture.
Mm-hmm. Now,
Arthurian cancel culture. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm reading this long ass like poem for school. I gotta have some fun.
Right. I'm just trying to summarize what happens at this point. Right?
Yeah.
So, a giant, entirely in green, and I mean his skin, his hair, his eyes, his eye whites, his armor, everything, green.
My god, he's a walking chaos emerald.
Kind of. That's complicated. Although, good on you noticing the color green and its importance. Wait for it. Now.
Okay.
He hasn't... Well, technically he has no armor. But a lot of popular portrayals of him have him wearing armor. Just so you know, the Green Knight doesn't have any armor.
Is it this? So
He's holding it with one hand.
So is it actually see here. As the sound of the music ceased and the first course had been fitly served, there came in at the hall door one terrible to behold, of stature greater than any on earth.
A giant.
From neck to loins.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
So strong and thickly made, and with limbs so long and so great that he seemed even as a giant. And yet he was but a man, only the mightiest that had been that might mount a steed. Wow, this old English. Broad of chest and shoulders and slender of waist. Oh, okay. He got that hourglass figure. Okay. All that hourglass. He's summer ready. And all his features of like fashion, but men marveled at much at his color, for he rode even as a knight, yet was green all over. For he was clad all in green, with a straight coat and a mantle above, all decked and lined with fur was the cloth in the hood that was thrown back from his locks and lay on his shoulders. Oh man, he got that Chanel fur coat, the winter collection.
I mean, that's one way of looking at it, but no, he was decked out all in fur.
Yeah, the Chanel winter fur coat from back when they still used fur and like actual animal fur. Hose, okay. Had he of the same green?
Yeah.
The spurs of
continue, babe.
The spurs of bright gold with silken fastenings richly worked, and all his venture was verily green. Okay. Around his waist and his saddle were bands with fair stones set upon silken work. 'Twere too long to tell of all stirrups, and saddle bow alike gleamed and shone with green stones. Even the steed on which he rode was of the same hue, a green horse, great and strong, and hard to hold, with broidered bridle. Bridle. I think it's bridle, right? Because it's like... Okay,
give me a second. Crotus is asking why a bard is reading a monster description. A bard is not reading a monster description. My boyfriend is describing the Green Knight from Gawain and the Green Knight, whom I'm helping him learn about so we can write a position paper on it.
Why can't you just do it for me?
Because you have to do it, babe. I'm not doing your homework for you.
Okay.
Babe,
okay.
I love you. I love you enough to want you to get good grades on your own. I'm helping you with research. That is all.
Fine.
But yeah, if you want to continue reading it aloud.
Okay, alright. Well, I get. Okay, yeah. Meat for the writer. The knight was thus gaily. Okay, all right. Dressed in dressed in
Remember,
green.
back then, the
Ga-
word wasn't
I know.
associated. Yeah.
I know. But damn, the knight said. The Green Knight said gay rights.
It is fun reading old literature.
The Green Knight said love wins. His hair falling around his shoulders. On his breast hung a beard as thick and green as a bush. And the beard, oh my god. You know what this... Okay, actually, wait, hold on. This description is giving Jolly Green Giant, but make it fantasy.
Jolly Green Giant, but make it fantasy. Yeah, that would be a good way of describing him, yeah.
Okay.
Like, no, literally. No, I mean literally.
And the bread, and the beard.
You think Jolly Green Giant and you think food, babe.
And the bread.
Focus.
And the bread. No, because I misspelled it.
Right. I remember the reason I was eating growled in my party.
I misread a beard as bread.
Okay.
And the hair of his head were clipped all around above his elbows. The lower part of his sleeves were fastened with clasps in the same wise as a king's mantle. The horse's mane was crisp and plaited with many a knot folded with gold thread about the fair green. Oh, okay. Doing a little you know what? That actually used to be like a really like common fashion back in the early 2010s.
Yeah.
Like taking pieces of fabric or like, you know, or like certain materials, right?
Huh?
This really only could be done for people that had like long hair, so really like people that didn't have like, you know, like real more like kinky hair that like curls up at the top, that grows downward rather than upward. But what they would do is that they would take like these cloths, like just random cloths, right? And they would and they would braid their hair. They would put their hair in braids and braid the cloths with their hair. And so it's like, and it was like, and I remember like it was a very short-lived trend. But it was like, it was seen as like a good way of like not like dyeing streaks into your hair, like so it's like you could still have like the different colored like streaks in your hair without needing to like dye it and damage it. I thought it was very easy. It was a very easy look to fuck up, I'll say that. much like with like actually dyeing your hair, it was a really easy look to fuck up.
Now picture that look, except flawless and immaculate. I am going to spoil a little bit for you.
Okay.
This individual is not human. By any stretch. The description of a giant is apt, but also wrong. This is not a giant. That is all I can say.
He's just a dude, right?
No.
Oh, he's not just a really tall dude? Okay.
No, he's not just a really tall dude. He's not a giant. He's not human at all.
Got it.
Keep that in mind. That'll make
the
rest of this make more sense.
The tail was twined in like manner, and both were bound about with a band of a bright green set with many a precious stone, and they were tied aloft in a cunning knot, whereon rang many bells of burnished gold, with such a steed might no other ride. Nor had such. Maybe I should be a bard. Nor had such. Maybe I should make a bard for the D&D campaign that I'm making. Oh my god. Okay. Anyways,
if
gotta focus.
If you're going for the type of performance you're doing right now, reading this aloud, College of Eloquence would actually work well for, because that is the subclass that involves oration and storytelling without any other form of art attached to it.
Nice.
So if you just for flavor, if you're wanting to do this as a bard, College of Eloquence, just say.
Nor had such ever been looked upon in that hall ere that time, and all who saw that knight spake and said that a man might scarce abide his stroke. The knight bore no helm nor hauberk. What's a hauberk? Alexa, what's a hauberk?
According to Wikipedia, a harbor, or haven is a sheltered body of water where ships, boats, and barges can be docked.
That's not.
The term harbor is often used
Is
No.
it
Alexa, stop.
is it spelled HALBERD?
No, it's HAUBERK, and I said and I asked my Amazon Echo what it was, and she gave me like the definition of a harbor.
Reread the sentence real quick, and then
Oh,
spell
shit.
the word one more time.
Hauberk, HAUBERK.
It's chainmail.
Oh, it's just chain. Oh, it's chainmail. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Neither gorget nor breastplate, nor neither shaft, nor buckler to spike nor to shield. But in one hand he had a holy bough, that is greenest with the groves are bare.
Mistletoe.
When the groves are bare.
Yeah.
And in his other an axe, huge and uncomely, a cruel weapon in fashion, if one would picture it. Oh wait. That's a period. That's the end of that sentence. The head was an ell-yard long, the metal of all green and steel and gold, the blade burnished bright, with a broad edge as well shapen to shear as a sharp razor. The steel was set into a strong staff, all bound with iron, even to the end, and engraved with green in cunning work. A lace was twined about it, that looped at the head, and all adown the handle it was clasped with tassels on buttons of bright green, richly broidered. I'm making this sound really awkward, but that's just because it's Old English.
Yeah, it's really awkward. No one in this day and age speaks that way.
No one talks like this.
But the one thing this myth does give, a very, very detailed description of the antagonist. Continue.
Yeah, damn, that was some my immortal fucking.
Yeah.
I have long ebony black hair with purple streaks in it. That's how I got my name. Oh. Hold on, I have to respond to a DM.
And I'm getting my first Arcanine, so. I have an Awooooooooooooo in my party! Finally. After all this time playing this game, we have an Awooooooooooo that isn't an Eevee. Anyway, continue. Whenever you're ready.
Sorry, no, I'm messaging the person that's drawing the cover for the cover of Across Dimensions.
Okay.
Sorry, they just DM'd me with a work in progress, and they were asking how it looked.
Yeah.
So actually.
So basically, this hauntingly beautiful man, who is bigger than any man should ever be.
Fucking Fabio looking ass. That's my headcanon. This man looks like the Green Knight looks like Fabio.
I mean, if you want to think he looks like Fabio, be my guest.
I know he probably doesn't. I know he probably doesn't look like that, but the Green Knight rideth through the entrance of the hall, driving straight to the high day. It's a day, right?
A dais is basically a
Deus Ex
raised
Machina?
platform. No. A dais in this context is a raised platform that that royalty and nobility would stand at or sit at. So in this case, the table they were eating at and dining at is on a raised platform in the room. And he is stepping towards the dais where the king and his knights are currently enjoying their New Year's Eve feast.
Well, of course. Yeah, well, that makes sense, I guess. Then the royalty has to, yeah, I guess the monarchy has to constantly reaffirm themselves that they're better than everyone else.
It's a stylistic choice. In King Arthur's case, he actually didn't care about looking like he was better than anyone else. It's actually kind of something that's kind of special about his reign in particular. But the only reason he had it was because it was already in the castle. So, remember, he did inherit his castle from his father. So, like, admittedly, in an awkward... Well, I had to backstab you because you didn't even believe I was still alive.
When's he gonna draw the curse? So when's he gonna draw the cursed scabbard and fight Sonic the Hedgehog? That's what I need to know.
No, there's no Sonic the Hedgehog in this. Babe, remember, Sonic the Hedgehog wasn't invented until the 1900s.
I know, but... Listen, I just played Sonic and the Black Knight, and I'm sitting here and I'm just like, where's the blue hedgehog?
Yeah, and there is no... And here's the thing. The Green Knight doesn't make an appearance in that game, if I'm remembering right. Only the Black Knight.
It's the Black Knight, yeah. All the fucking people who always called it Sonic and the Dark Knight. God.
Oh, God. I could just
Fucking
reminded.
Fucking reminding. Yeah, the Batman!
Yeah. Anyway.
Calling it Sonic and the Dark Knight is like calling Kingdom Hearts Kingdom of Hearts.
Oh, God.
It's fucking hilarious. Okay, anyways.
Yeah.
I did read a little bit during the explanation, so I'm on. Nay, quoth the stranger. So help me that he sitteth on high. 'Twas not mine errand to tarry in any while in this dwelling, but the praise of this thy folk and thy city is lifted up on high, and thy warriors are holden for the best and the most valiant of those who ride mail-clad to the fight. The wisest and the worthiest of this world are they, and well proven in all knightly sports. And here, as I have heard tell, is fairest courtesy is fairest courtesy, shield and shining spear, and other weapons to mine hand.
Give me a second.
But since
Babe, Crotus wanted to say, speaking of Kingdom Hearts, he just leveled Sora to max on critical mode.
In which game?
Kingdom Hearts 3.
You had the patience for that? I mean, I have nothing. I have nothing. I mean, I shouldn't be talking because I did that too.
Major Kingdom Hearts fan right there, ladies and gentlemen.
I did that too. I did that too. I did it because I got Sora to max level just so I could stand a chance against the data fights in Remind. Oh God.
Red says that she has Kingdom Hearts, the multi-game bundles, never finished any of the games.
You really should, Red. They're very good. If you can get past if you can muscle past like sort of the jank that the first game has, they just get better. I would say don't play Chain of Memories though, but other than that, like
But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 was easy because there was a battle gate in Arendelle.
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically this big guy walks in, flatters the king, and says that he's only here to pose a challenge to the knights. And the challenge is this. You may land any one strike on me, and in a year and a day, I will make the same strike on you. And none of the knights want to challenge what they think is a literal giant to single combat. And now I'm getting a low battery warning for the Switch, so we may wind up cutting this short, because my controllers aren't charged. I'm an idiot.
Can't you just put them on their chargers?
For the Switch,
Do you not?
because
Do you not have any extra Joy-Cons?
I only have the one set. I may have to call this part early and do Persona 5 Strikers earlier than I was thinking, but I can still help you with homework while I'm doing that too, because honestly, I'm not into Persona 5 Strikers for the story. I'm in it for the gameplay. So
yeah, it looks really fun. I still need to play Persona 5 just regularly, so like I need to play. I have Persona 5 Royal, but I haven't even like touched it in forever.
Fair. What I was going to say was, literally the only one who has the guts is Gawain. Gawain, not be one to be outdone, takes the Green Knight's head clean off. The Green Knight picks up his head and says, "In a year and a day, I will do the same to you. Come to this location for our destined duel." Training montage happens in the background. Gawain winds up going to face the knight and gets lost along the way. Doesn't wind up being late. Finds a cottage in the woods while he's lost, and there's a couple there with suspiciously green hair and eyes.
Oh well.
Both of them.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah. Anyway, they take kindness on the lost knight and take him in, on the condition the knight can stay while the man of the house is out hunting, on the condition that he gives to the knight what the... No. On the condition the knight gives to the man in the woods whatever the wife gives to him. So Gawain can, if, say, hypothetically, the wife kisses the knight has to then kiss the man of the house back.
gay rights, yeah.
And he does this, and this lasts for a couple weeks.
Wait, actually? Does he actually just make out with... Did he just actually make out with his woman's husband?
After this woman made out with him, yes, it was part of the deal.
Wow.
As I said, that's part of the reason why there is a queer reading of the story, even though almost no one ever actually even though no one ever actually bothers to do it.
Gawain is bisexual, yes!
But yeah, on the last day, because he has finally figured out, after looking at the stars every night, where he is and how to finally get to where he's supposed to go, the wife gives him a belt of sorts. I don't remember exactly what it is off the top of my head. It is basically, and says, "Please do not give this to my husband. Under any circumstances, do not. And it will protect you from the trial that you are heading towards." And when the husband gets home, Gawain doesn't. Because he swore, and she made him swear, not to take the belt off or give it to her husband. He leaves the next morning. The Green Knight is waiting there for him. The Green Knight swings and says, "Oh, just kidding. That was just a test." Swings again. Stops just short of the neck. Haha, wait, nope. Just testing to see if you'd flinch. I wish I was kidding. Like, he intentionally makes light of the fact he's about to behead Gawain. And then...
Oh my god.
And then, he actually does swing, nicks him on the neck a little bit, and says, okay, we're done. And then he drops the ruse. Explains that Morgan Le Fay recruited him to cause trouble while she did some snooping. And that he was both the hunter and the wife.
What? Wait. Wait.
Yeah!
Wait.
That lovely
wait,
couple he was staying with for a couple weeks.
Wait. So he was just making out with the knight the whole time? Yo, what is... Oh my god. Sir Gawain, what a bi icon. Jesus. What a bisexual icon.
The Green Knight is a Fey spirit. Specifically, he is a king.
Well, yeah, right. I could tell when he came all decked out in fur.
Yeah, the whole decked out in fur thing kind of would have given it
away. That's a very like royalty thing to do.
Uh-huh. But now you know the summary. You're gonna have to read the story. But, babe.
Yes.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna open Chrome. And we are going to... Hang on. We're gonna take a break from me telling the story and you reading the story. Hang on. Gonna pull it up here real quick. Hang on. Oh, release Productions, Arthur. We're actually gonna watch that video I sent for you to do for the assigned reading. Except, we're gonna watch it all the way through. I'm actually going to share my screen with you. Hang on. Click. Just double checking. Can you hear the Pokemon music in the background? I'm just making sure you can't.
Hang on. I cannot hear any Pokemon music.
Okay, good. Let's see if you can hear it. I'm gonna do a quick test.
You deserve? That's the kind of
I
help
do
you get
hear
with each
that.
and black.
Looks like you're getting about
Good, then
22.
I'll back up. We'll go to the actual video. We're going to learn about the Knights of the Round Table who aren't the most popular. So, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Whoa. I didn't want to go full screen. No. Back up.
I've already talked about how King Arthur is so interesting because even though everyone kind of has a feel for the mythos, it's actually a huge pain in the butt to find any. And over the centuries, the focus got moved off of Arthur himself and onto his knights. And he had a lot of knights. There's no way we can talk about all of them today, but let's take a hot minute to talk about some of the wackier or well-known knights and some of their representative tales in the greater Arthurian mythos. So very early in Lancelot's personal character arc, when he's but a young knight, still going freelance with no idea of his true parentage or even his name, he accidentally stumbles into a D&D module when he finds himself in a space guard back when it wasn't a castle of villainy. But it is now under the evil rule of Lord Brandon, which reveals herself to actually belong to the court of Lancelot's foster mother, the Lady of the Lake, and informs him that she was planted there to aid him in gaining entry to Dolorous Guard and freeing the castle and the town from its dolorousness. To aid him in his quest, the damsel gives him several enchanted shields that multiply his strength when used, and Lancelot uses them to defeat the 20 knights guarding the guard. Instead, meanwhile, discovers that the previous knights who had tried to free Dolorous Guard, who up until this point had been thought dead, were actually imprisoned in the Dolorous dungeons instead. So Lancelot briefly dips and tells him that only the person who freed Dolorous Guard could open it, and it has the name and lineage of that person inscribed on the underside of the lid. Lancelot cracks that sucker open, learns his name and his status as a lost French prince, and also that this is his tomb and he'll have to be buried here when he dies eventually. This is also the castle where he hides Guinevere after the whole affair thing gets exposed, at which point it gets renamed back to Percival back in the original Arthur video. He was the OG Grail Knight before before Galahad was introduced to the mythos and had a large number of adventures on his way to find the Grail and heal the Fisher King. This particular story begins when Parsifal is embroiled in the Grail quest, and he stumbles upon a mysterious knight named Feraphis leading 25 Moorish and Saracen armies. Feraphis is an African prince with some swanky decked-out armor and an asbestos shield of all things. Anyway, questing knights apparently work by Pokémon rules, because as soon as Parsifal and Feraphis make eye contact, they immediately a little bit stronger than Parsifal. But just when it looks like Parsifal might lose, he remembers his lovely, unpronounceable wife, Conwirimer, and gets a major boost from the power of love. Parsifal breaks his sword over Feraphis' head before dramatically collapsing, but lucky for Parsifal, Feraphis is honorable to a fault and refuses it. So that's cool. When they take off the helmets, it turns out they look really similar, with one major difference. Feraphis is his swanky crystal-covered armor, and eventually converts to Christianity because his status as a pagan worshipper of Jupiter meant he couldn't actually see the Grail, which kinda bummed him out. I've mentioned how Arthur kind of got eclipsed in his own mythos due to the sheer volume of quirky knights and quests writers could focus on instead, but that doesn't mean he was irrelevant by any means. For instance, one knight makes his memorable entrance to the mythos by conquering a huge chunk of land, 30 kingdoms to be precise, and actually is Arthur's kingdom, which in this story is called Logres. He's also by all accounts an actually good king, and is fairly well liked by his subjects, which is neat, and also not good for utterly smitten with Lancelot, and after being dazzled by Lancelot's impressive battlefield prowess, he actually surrenders in exchange for becoming Lancelot's friend. The presents or their bromance, they are very close, join the Round Table at the same time, and Galahad actually helps set up Lancelot and Guinevere together, which, you know, wasn't the best thing for Camelot in the long run, but, you know, points for the bro move, I guess. Galahad got largely written out of the mythos in the 15th century when Thomas Malory basically left him out of his rewrites, but he does make a cameo in Malory's Le Morte d'Arthur during the wacky exploits of Sir Dinadan, a knight predominantly known for being neither a lover nor a fighter, who thinks courtly love is dumb, fighting for sport is lame, and it's much more entertaining to prank his fellow knights of the Table Round and be an overall swell guy with a great sense of humor. During a friendly tournament, a huge fish in order to prove he isn't actually a wolf, because apparently both wolves and Galahad are well known for their hatred of fish. You probably had to be there for the joke to actually be funny. It's possible Lancelot takes this joke badly, because in their next duel, Lancelot disguises himself, apparently very convincingly, as a girl, unhorses Dinadan while on foot, stuffs him in a dress,
Across the channel.
Sir Gawain is probably the most boring of Arthur's well-known knights. What is there? Not a paragon of virtue, and he spends most of his time not quite living up to the ideals put forward by Arthur. Gawain is largely known for one specific story, a poem called Gawain and Colored All Green. He's holding a holly bough and a huge axe, and he has a fun little game he'd like to propose. Basically, anyone who wants to gets to hit him with the fancy axe, and in a year's time, he'll be able to hit them back with it in the same way. Also, they get to keep the axe, and it is a nice axe. But despite the appeal of free weaponry, nobody seems too enthused, reasoning that if anything goes wrong, he's significantly more disposable than Arthur. Points for self-awareness. Anyway, Gawain takes the axe and knocks the Green Knight's head clean off, at which point the Green Knight picks up his head and his axe, gives a cheery see you next year, and dips out. So 1 year later, Gawain heads off to find the Green Chapel and get meantime. Basically, Bertilac will go out and hunt, and at the end of the day, he'll come back and give Gawain whatever he gets. And in exchange, Gawain will give Bertilac anything he gets that place dealing with this. On the one hand, she's married, so he's definitely not going to sleep with her, because that would be wrong, Lancelot. On the other hand, the rules of chivalry mean he's not allowed to in time Gawain winds up with 2 kisses. The last day, he ends up with 3 kisses, but Bertilac's wife also insists that he take her girdle, which she claims will make him immune to all injury. Since he's due to get his head cut off the next day, he decides this is a good thing to hold on to, and only gives Bertilac the kisses he got, not the belt. The next day, he takes his leave and heads off to the Green Chapel. The knight doesn't hit him because he's just testing his nerve. Finally, he swings for real and gives Gawain the tiniest little cut on the back of his neck. Ah, bummer. Looks like he couldn't swing right. Good game, though. If you're as confused as Gawain is, the Green Knight reveals that he and Bertilac are the same, and this whole thing was a ploy by Morgan Le Fay, who had hoped that the initial party crash tells him not to be, and that he doesn't lose any points for being human. They part on good terms, and Gawain returns home, secure in the knowledge that he isn't perfect, but he's trying, and that's where disease control, gets fatally wounded, and forgives Lancelot on his deathbed while begging him to return and help overthrow Mordred. So maybe the moral of Gawain's life is that you don't have to be perfect, but try not to screw up quite so spectacularly. A law was made a distant moon ago here. July and August cannot be too hot.
So, babe, how much of that
And
is
there's-
always interpreted it as it being longer than 3 days, but the thing is, I think it in the text says it was 3 days, if I'm remembering right, but I haven't read the story in forever. So, yeah. Like... So, did I do a good job of summarizing the story? Your thoughts?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
But no. but I still gotta actually read it. So
Yeah. So I mean, if you want to continue reading where you left off.
okay, hang on. Let me let me get a let me get comfortable again real quick. Come on. Fucking there we go. Oh, gotta.
But yeah, I was listening to. Hang on, let me hide in this tall grass real quick. Ah, prep. I was seen. Run, jump right into the river. I should be safe, right? The second voice is my lovely boyfriend, Nebula, producer.
Who's asking?
Pearl Empress Karma.
Oh, Pearl Empress Karma. I do not know that person.
They are a member of Vokamu and I's mutual regular viewers. So.
Oh, okay.
Karma watches both Mew's videos and mine. But yes, at Queen Nebula in the Discord server is the person who's on the line with me. So yeah. Because he is my queen, and nothing will ever change my mind on that. You're the one who's ruling the kingdom, babe. I'm just the one who runs into the castle with muddy paws every time it rains.
You track mud into the castle. You need to stop doing that.
The servants keep telling me that, but...
The servants are fed up with your shit.
Yes, they are fed up with my shit. I can't help it. I love going out and running in the woods every full moon. I can't help it that it also rains. But yeah, whenever you're ready to pick up and continue your reading of the story.
Okay. So I believe
Karma said we're
that
adorable, and Red says we have such a great dynamic. I don't necessarily understand what you mean by that, but thank you.
I think they mean we play off of each other very well.
I mean, that might be true. I mean, I'm not good with social anything, so... Wait, is that a Ralts? Did I get the rare Ralts spawn? One moment, please. Is there any tall grass around? No. I have heavy balls, and I have one great ball. I have to make a decision.
You have heavy balls, you say? Babe?
Okay, I have 159 heavy balls in my Pokeball inventory. Okay, I just caught a Roselia and a Ralts back-to-back because I used heavy balls, and I just ambushed them. Got it.
Why did they name it heavy balls?
Because they're heavier than normal Pokeballs.
No, but okay.
Oh, I see what you're going for now. Sorry, it took
So
me a second.
you've got. I know. It's okay, babe. I know you got heavy balls.
Oh, whoa. Anyway. Moving on, Gwaine and the Green Knight. Your homework, remember?
Yeah, I know. Right.
So, continue reading.
Alright. Then the knight called for his helmet, which was lined throughout. By the way, I was reading. I did read silently also for a little bit. I'm gonna be reading random parts of it, because there'll be points where I'm just gonna be reading silently.
Yeah. Okay. Anything you find that you think you want to talk about, feel free to just talk about it. And by the
Actually,
way,
I think I might write my paper on the fact that Gawaine's kind of gay. like the way that like the way that he just does not have a problem with it. Like it's either it's like just kind of does it.
Yeah. Oh, and Karma said, night of the full moon, starts raining. The cleaners. Anytime now! Lucian, get the mop and bucket! Yeah, that would sum it up, yeah.
You just got me walking around the castle, just trying to find you. And then it's like oh, it's a full moon, my lord. Oh, well, okay.
I mean, the woods around the castle aren't that large, so I'd probably just be out in the yard, rolling around in the mud.
Rolling around in the mud.
What? Full moon, I go full Awoo.
I married them, guys.
What?
Nothing.
Awoo?
Nothing. I didn't say anything. What did I say?
Nuzzles you?
No, I didn't say no. Don't nuzzle me. You know I can't. You know I'm no match for your nuzzles. No.
Awoo. Nuzzle.
No, stop it.
Well, I'm still covered in mud.
No, stop it.
Violently shakes.
My werewolf. My wolf boy king.
Anyway. I mean, my cat boy queen. Anyway. So, anytime you find something you want to talk about in the story while you're reading it, I mean, feel free to, like, call it out. Because if there's something that I missed in my summary that you think is kind of interesting, or, like, something that hypothetically, you know, you think should be talked about, like, 100%, let me know.
Okay.
I'm right here. I'm just dealing with the fact that an Onyx literally just saw me. And so did a skunk tank. And now they're both fighting me. Oh, no.
He wore a light kerchief over the ventail that was broidered and studded with fair gems on a broad silken ribbon, with birds of gay color, and many a turtle and true lover's knot interlaced thickly. Even as many a maiden had wrought diligently for 7 winter long, but the circlet which crowned his helmet was yet more precious, being adorned with a device and diamonds. Are they describing Gala? Are they Gawain,
I think
or
they're still describing the knight at this point, unless you've gotten past that.
no? I've gotten past it. I think they're describing Gawain.
Huh, okay.
Your 5 points and each line overlaps the other, and nowhere hath it beginning or end, so that in English it is called the endless knot, and therefore it was well suiting to this knight and to his arms, since Gawain was faithful in five and fivefold, for pure as was he as gold, void of all villainy, and endowed with all virtues. Endowed? I bet he is. Therefore he bare the pentacle on shield, and surcoat as truest of heroes and gentlest of knights. Who here remembers? Hey, so I got a question for the viewers.
Okay, question for the viewers.
Who remembers,
Hey, Kazuya.
like...
Hello. But yeah, continue.
Who remembers, like, Avalon High? Was it Avalon or... Was it Avalon or Cam? It's fine. I mean, I don't think you would, because it's Disney, and because it's like it was a Disney Channel original. It was a Disney Channel original movie, and it was like the Knights of the Round Table are reincarnated in the modern day, but this time they're a bunch of quirky teenagers.
Okay.
And
Proto
yeah, that's kind of it.
Proto says the name sounds familiar, and Pearl Empress Karma says the following: 5 minutes later, you walk in, soaking wet, and mud trailing behind you. You shake the water off of you, jump onto your queen's lap, then they pick you up and throw you into the bathtub.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. And then also Avalon High was awesome. Thank you, Karma. I didn't even know that was a thing.
It was like a thing that like Disney it was like it was a weird time for Disney.
Was this like a live action movie?
It was a live action movie, yes.
Okay. Krotos says that he's never seen it, and if it's Disney, you can bet that Karma knows it. Okay. If I have Disney questions, I have one more person to ask. Because, like, the only Disney movies I've watched all the animated ones now. I've officially watched every single animated Disney movie, including the obscure ones. But, like, I've never seen, like, the live-action Disney movies, I kind of intentionally skipped. Not gonna lie.
They're not as good. I think, because here's my thing with the Disney, with the live action Disney movies. There are just some things that work better in animation.
That is true. That is 100% true.
Like there are just some and I understand that you want to remake a movie for modern audiences, but like Disney's like properties, like some of their most well-known properties, like their the Disney princess movies, like they just work better animated. Like they just do. Like it's like I don't know why they were so focused on like live action and stuff like that. Like the Cinderella movie, I'm sorry, just works. Cinderella works better as an animated film.
I would like to point out that the Cinderella live-action movie, not the one with the white actors, but the one with the multiracial cast, is actually a Broadway musical. And Broadway musicals almost never adapt well from stage to screen. Like, almost never. Like, there was one good adaptation of The Sound of Music, and it wasn't the one with Julie Andrews. I'm sorry. It's the Carrie Underwood one. Sadly. Like, if it was any other actress, I wouldn't say sadly, but it was Carrie Underwood as Maria, so fuck. Moving on. But yeah, Karma says the Disney Channel original movies are their comfort movies. Okay. And Kazuya said, I finished Pokemon Arceus and can move on to the post-game! Congratulations! I mean, I'm working on building myself up to the point I can willingly say I'm not under-leveled anymore. So I'm working on it.
I remember Zack and Cody had a movie.
Oh god.
Suite Life of Zack and Cody, they had a movie, and it involved them taking like the concept of twins, but they're basically like turning them into like clones of each other.
Okay.
It was wild. It was so stupid. Like
Kazuya said that he just caught both Dialga and Palka. Disney legally has to. Walt Disney himself put in his will that the movies have to be remade every couple decades with the most popular techniques of the time. And Karma said, oh god, no, that movie sucks so bad about the one with Zack and Cody.
So it was me grabbing Walt Disney by the throat, so it was you. I know, like, they were, and listen, again, like, I see nothing wrong with, like, live action adaptations in general.
Yeah.
But as a viewer, certain things work better in animation. Disney, like a lot of the stuff that Disney is known for, just lends itself better to being animated. So it's like they don't. So it's like I don't know. I understand that like animation takes time, and then it's like live action is the thing to do now.
Give me just a second, babe. I'm getting attacked by a murder of Murkrow. But yeah, okay. Now continue. Whew, that was close. Continue.
Yeah.
Sorry, Disney. A lot of stuff they do.
A lot of stuff they do just lends better to animation. I don't think that the live action movies are. I think the live action movies are just like they're not. Well, some of them aren't bad because there are a lot of them. Some of them aren't bad, but also a lot of them are.
Kazuya says that he still prefers the older movies like The Lion King and Tarzan.
I still, oh my gosh, freaking the way that what they did to Mulan, I will never forgive.
I still haven't seen the live action Mulan.
I don't I saw it because I was with a whole bunch of. I saw it because I was with a bunch of like family friends and they had kids and they wanted to see the new Mulan movie. God, that movie is just actually not good. There's no singing in it. I mean, granted, there being no singing is the least of that movie's problems, but like,
Okay.
there's no singing in it. The actress that played Mulan basically sided with the police during the Black Lives Matter when like the Black Lives Matter movement really started to gain traction was it last year or like in 2020?
2 years ago, yeah. Oh, and Karma said there's no Mushu. Why is there no Mushu?
There's no Mushu. They got rid of the grandma. They got rid of the grandma character. And they got rid of Shang. His name was Shang, right? They got rid of they got rid of her love interest.
Well, I mean, yeah, they couldn't have the implication that he might have been gay.
They got rid of his. No, they got rid of his. They got rid of the general because the general and Mulan were like love interests, and so basically they were like, there's a power imbalance there, and to them it came off as him as Shang grooming Mulan or some shit like that, which by the way is not what happened.
Not by a long shot, no.
Huh?
Not by a long shot, no, that's not what happened, no.
Yeah, that's not what happened. But, Also Shang was a bi. A lot of people say that Shang was bi, and I do agree with that, but also I'm just like, could have just been gay. Cause when was Shang ever shown to be interested in women?
I mean, still into Mulan when it was revealed that Mulan was a woman, but...
Yeah, that is true, actually, yeah, you're right.
That was just an excuse for Disney to do their usual bi erasure, Karma says.
Yeah.
I mean, and you gotta admit, it's a pretty convenient excuse. He fell for Mulan when she posed as a guy, remained in love with even when he found out the truth. Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. So, anyway, babe. I love you.
Yes.
I love talking about this. But your homework.
I know, I've been reading it as we've been talking.
How far are you? Are you still at the
No, not anymore.
Okay.
Actually, I'm not sure because because all of a sudden they stopped explaining where they were. I think I might be at a point where Gawain is he's at a castle now.
Okay, so yeah, this is where he meets. This is where he meets the couple.
Okay.
Bunnery is ready to evolve. Perfect. Timing. Let's get ourselves an evolution underway. Also, the story of Mulan is legally owned by the Chinese government. They might not have agreed on everything in the original. That is true. Ooh, La Bunny! Yay. Okay. Cool, you have a love bunny. Yes, I do.
Sir Gawain thanked him truly and kissed each other.
Yee.
Just straight up kissed him.
Yee.
Gawain just, man, Gawain's pretty, Okay, then.
Yeah.
I think this might be like what my paper is gonna be on. Gawain's bisexual, actually.
Yeah, you could try
Listen,
that.
it never says that. Listen, because I'm reading all these scenes where like Gawain's like just being, Gawain's like putting the moves on, putting the schmoves on all these people, and it's just like it never says that he openly rejects.
No, it never does.
Never says he openly rejects men.
Never does.
Actually, kind of just doesn't show interest. I mean, actually, he kind of just doesn't show interest in women either.
True. That is true.
He seems very like a lot of the. I mean, he's bi, or he just might straight up be gay. Honestly,
I mean, that is one reading. Keep in mind, in Roman medieval times, the kiss between men was a courtesy thing. Doesn't mean anything else but polite forms. But yes, remember though, any act of art is also an act of interpretation. And like, thinking about something you've read is a creative act. And, I mean, he only accepts the kisses as not to be rude. Only accepts the kisses, but does he also give the kisses just to not be rude?
Yeah. Like he accepts them, but he doesn't mean he accepts them, but he also returns them. So it's like, just saying.
Yeah.
He's a little fruity. He might be a little fruity.
Right. And neither. Ooh, that's an Alpha Raichu right there, and I'm not fully healed. Back up. Hello. Yeah. But think about the context. Had he pulled a Lancelot when Lancelot initially screwed up by sleeping with another man's wife, by the terms of the deal, just saying. That didn't happen, but it could have. See, that's the thing, making deals with Fae individuals. Like, touche. That's the thing with making deals with Fae individuals. Fae will always have some trick. And not to hurt anyone, by the way. It's not ever done with the intention to harm. Well, okay, some Archfae do have the intention to harm. I'm thinking of the Fae gods right now. Good lord, do they have a vendetta against humans. But most Fae beings when they make a deal, their intent is just to teach someone a lesson. And in this case, no, like, Morgan actively recruited this guy to cause a little trouble, maybe cause Guinevere to die of shock.
Oh yeah, that kind of was the plan, wasn't it? Not a great plan now that I think about it. Like
No, like Guinevere was the only woman in Camelot who could not die of shock. She'd seen way too much to die of shock at that point. But still, that was the entire point. Only got a couple turns before this Alpha Raichu knocks me unconscious. Sylveon, go. But yeah, like, the terms of a deal must always be followed. And the fact that the Green Knight made that deal, right? Because it is the Green Knight making that deal. Means there could be alternative interpretations. And the fact there are potential alternative interpretations yeah. But yeah, I do agree with Red. It was a common courtesy thing. But at the same time...
He's fruity, I'm just saying.
I am 100% here for the ship of Gawain and the Green Knight. As a ship.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? So in this cyber, so you remember that Cyberpunk D&D campaign that I told you I was working on, babe?
Mm-hmm.
So Plouf actually gave me an idea to make it cyberpunk, but also keep like the fantasy elements to it.
Kazuya, oh my god, how many heavy balls have you used now? I literally only have heavy balls and regular Pokeballs left, because I've been catching Pokemon. Like, left and right. Okay, looks like my controller just died. So it looks like this might actually wind up being where I leave off on Pokemon for a bit. I am going to take a break. I'm going to plug the controllers into the Switch real quick and give myself a little bit of a... Yes, Plouf gave you an idea for the Cyberpunk D&D campaign?
Yeah, so Plouf gave me an idea for cyberpunk, and basically what it is that to also have like those will still have those fantasy elements. So in other words, you know, we still have like, you know, the giant, you know, the futuristic cities and everything like that. But then we also still have, you know, the kingdoms, the monarchies, dragons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here and I'm like, oh, cyber dragons.
Cyber dragons.
Like half cyborg, like dragons.
Babe?
Yes.
Does Plouf play Magic the
And, like,
Gathering?
I don't know. I never asked.
Because that is the new setting, the new world being added to the D&D and Magic the Gathering multiverse.
Is that the wait? Is that also part of the collab with Hatsune Miku?
The collab with
Is that part
Hatsune
of
Miku
it?
is a single song. That song is the
Oh.
only thing she's gonna be involved in with that.
Damn it! Well, there's gonna be a Hatsune Miku like entity in that
No.
campaign.
Well, in the campaign, yes. But that setting is a futuristic cyberpunk Tokyo like world. The entire world is like a cyberpunk Tokyo.
Nice. Oh my god, I cannot watch straight.
I see you commenting in my YouTube chat. I see you. I see you in my... You and your villain mustache. Stop spamming links, you asshole. I'm getting you banned right now.
What? Oh. What happened?
Oh, I have a recurring troll in my live streams on the YouTube side because I do simulcast to YouTube.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
I don't think you should point them out, though. Just kind of block them and move on.
I'm saying, to anyone who tries to post links to inappropriate things in chat, the only inappropriate stuff needs to be coming from my mouth. Fuck you.
What about me?
I mean, babe.
Oh, I can hear. Oh, I can hear it.
Yeah, hang on. Report unwanted commercial content or spam and banned. Okay. So, yes, I am taking a break to let my controllers charge up a little bit so we can continue with Pokemon because my controllers are dead. But yes, Gwen and the Green Knight. So what do you think so far?
It's a lot.
Like, it's to the point where Gawain is one of the many, many nights I intentionally left out of the story of my alteration of the story of Camelot. I left in Galahad, Rain Red 13. Okay, you still don't have anyone to play D&D with, Rain Red said, and then Karma, same. I have like 6 characters, but can't use any of them. It's really sad. I mean, I would host D&D, but the thing is, every time I do, the campaign ends abruptly. Scheduling conflicts, multiple time zones, etc. Alpha Ghastly looks scary as fuck. Yeah, no kidding. But Alpha Raichu right here, come on. It looks so adorable. I want to catch it. But, like, I gotta wait on my controller. That being said, right. So, I left Galahad, and I left Galahad in his original context. But, I mean, your sleep schedule follows Eastern Standard Time. Okay, fair. But, like, twisted on its head. Galahad's original context was that he was to be a replacement for Lancelot. Lancelot, but better. So I turned him into, in homage to Galahad and Scientific Witchery, which was one of my favorite songs until I found out about Millie. May she rest in hell. You still there, babe?
Yes, I'm still here.
Right. I turned him basically into a wanton killing machine.
Okay.
Basically, his pureness drove him to kill anything he saw as unnatural. I turned him into a villain, essentially. One of those. I'm going to cleanse the world of the plague that's devouring humanity, and the plague is the Fae existing. One of those. So I made him the villain of my Camelot arc. And he is the only other knight I had mentioned by name that I remembered to include in the album. I do have Percival, I do have Gawain somewhere, but I didn't actually put Gawain in somewhere. Like, I never actually wound up doing anything with my notes on Gawain, even though I had them, and I had stuff set up for them to go and deal with a Gawain and the Green Knight-like quest. Sort of. But, again, that campaign never wound up happening, so... So what do you think?
I think it's cool. I'm currently going through I'm currently like I had currently got some scenarios running through my head right now.
But yeah, so... Other than Gawain being totally not straight, your genuine thoughts.
Well, there's not really much that you can say because this story is very simple. I think that's the thing though. This story is like it's got a lot of detail to it that honestly can be a little exhausting to read at times.
Well, think about it like this. Imagine this being written through the male gaze. For the male gaze.
For the male gaze.
No, genuinely.
Mm-hmm.
The detailed description of both the Green Knight and of Gawain.
I grant you... Hang on. I grant you that, Sam, and I have fairly won this within walls, and with his good will do I yield it to ye. With that, he clasped his hands around the Lord's neck and kissed him as courteously as he might. Wait a minute.
It's more than just the acceptance.
Wait a minute. Why? Wait a minute. Okay,
yeah,
like,
in
alright.
the text.
If it was just a peck, then like, okay, sure, right? But he did the whole, like, wrap your arms around the neck and like kiss the. He did all.
Yeah.
He did all that extra.
Yeah. He gave exactly what he got back. As per the deal. He accepted it out of courtesy, but willingly gave it back.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right, because the Lord kind of doesn't really abide by chivalry, does he? He's not a knight.
No.
Or was chivalry like just a code? Chivalry was a code that only knights followed, right?
Yeah, and he wasn't a knight. He made himself look like a knight, but he wasn't a knight. Hey, refilled your water. Alright, that should be enough charging. Hello.
Maybe I should take a break.
But yes, 100%. Like it was, he was accepting the kiss and the arms being wrapped around. But reread that line again. As if you're here reading a book, watching a stream, and listening to the magic of time in the background. You're listening to Magic of Time? Oh my gosh! Like the whole album or just the song? Maybe. Magic of Time, by the way, is about a D&D campaign I was in as a player, not as a DM. That album, the whole album. I will warn you, the song where Kira, version 1, has their mental breakdown, you'll hear him say, you'll hear they say, ooh, a lot, instead of finishing their sentences. Because they're literally trying to explain what's happening, but they're breaking as they're doing it. Because they've gone completely and utterly frickin' paranoid at that point. You're loving it. Awesome! Misty Steps, by the way, is the Camelot album. And my favorite song in that album is La Mer Mis Putas. Still. I mean, My Sweet Nebula is actually a single that I re-released, but genuinely, of all of the songs in, like, My Sweet Nebula, if I'm counting the bonus songs, you really have a talent with this stuff, Jeronis. Yeah, storytelling in the form of song is really easy for me. I don't know why, nor have I ever been able to explain why. It's just something I do. But yeah, moving on from that. One of the many things that make you awesome. Thank you. I see you again. Whomever you're pretending to be now, you've renamed yourself Alex Smith. I see that link. I recognize that link. And Ian Oakman as well. Remove. Remove.
You need some You need to get some mods.
I have literally one YouTube mod, and currently she is working on her homework as well. I had 3 mods, but the other 2 kind of dropped out. And those usernames are banned. Okay. 12 Pokemon. Care to report your findings? Yes, there are my findings. Okay. New observations in the Pokedex. Ah! I have enough to rank up! Yay! Return to the village. People really don't like you, do they? Can't imagine why. Yeah. I can. I'm a non-binary individual. That's one reason. I am in love with a man, despite being assigned male at birth. That's another reason. But I don't think that's it. I think it's because I've been on YouTube for so long, and yet never made it above 200 subscribers. They're jealous. I mean, I'm at 200 subscribers right now on YouTube. I don't need more subscribers on YouTube. I mean, I do, but I'm aiming to become a Twitch affiliate before I try to make any progress anywhere else. If that makes any sense. But I've never been above 200 subscribers, ever. Oh, by the way, I'm back at 200 subscribers at the moment, by the way. Babe. Congrats on 200, though. Yeah, I mean, I already did my celebratory live stream for 200 a while back, and then I immediately lost 2 subscribers the next day. So, eh. But I'm back at 200 again. Babe, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Anyway, another reason, you may have heard some of the drama that happened on Voca Twitter. I'm not going to go into it again. I've gone over it too many times. Letting it go.
God, what happened on Voca Twitter this time?
No, it's the old stuff.
Oh.
You have made progress. It seems you've earned yourself a star. And finally, rank 5. Yay! With this, you've officially attained the rank of 5th star on the Galaxy Expedition team. You can now use Wing Balls. Pokemon of up to level 65 will also obey your orders reliably in battle. The rewards you can earn for your survey reports will be more generous now too. Have these as well. It is a further recipe you'll need for crafting. Receive the Wing Ball recipe. Continue to dedicate yourself to completing the Pokedex if you hope to rise higher in the ranks. Yes. Thank you for the congrats, by the way, Karma. Appreciate it. But yeah, like... And as I said, I've been on YouTube for a while. So, well, people are a-holes and you don't need that stuff in your life. Remember, people on your level wouldn't be giving you crap and trying to drag you down. People on my level would. For context, human beings are cruel. And it's only once in a good while do good human beings actually wind up making it ahead in life without having done some of that. And I am acknowledging that, and it hurts. But until you've at least made the mistake once, there's no way you get ahead. And I made that mistake, thankfully, when I was younger, when I was way, way younger, and when I had the opportunity to already lose it all. And so I did lose it all, and I'm having to start over again. But... Oh, you're saying people are only a-holes to you because they're below you. Okay, sorry, I was over-explaining again. But yeah. Like, I will admit, I was a horrible person when I was younger. I think we all were. But, yeah. No, I genuinely think I wound up getting, way back when I started my channel, latched onto some bot. Like, some bot subscribed to me and just waited for the day I started live streaming just to post spam. Because in the early days of me posting videos, that would happen, where people would spam my comment section with links to porn sites. Which is technically what has been happening in my YouTube chat ever since. So I'm willing to bet that a bot or two latched on, and every time I ban them, that bot winds up coming back with a different username to continue the harassment, effectively. I don't think it's a genuine person, if that makes any sense. That's why I don't feel bad about saying, I see you and your villain mustache. Karma, you are valid. We are all bad people at some point. We are only human, and thus we make errors and grow. Well, thank you, Karma. That is true. It is very, very true, Ugu. But yeah, like, back on talking about the homework, babe. Yeah, like, we are meant to empathize with and also admire the power of the Green Knight. We're supposed to empathize with Gawain and both be in awe and fear of the Green Knight. And yet, what winds up happening is it's like, Gawain and the Knight. Oh, whoa. Thank you, Karma. I do appreciate it. You still there, babe?
I'm still here. Oh, where are you reading these comments, by the way?
My Twitch chat.
Oh, you're on Twitch. Oh, I forgot you're on Twitch, too.
Yeah. I multi-stream to YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook.
I saved dick like I give it CPR.
You mean if your fantasy addiction has taught you anything, they make amazing lovers? Yes. Oh, whoa. That's why a good chunk of my characters are, in some way or another, connected to the Feywild. Like, Jeronis the Zeroth is an elf who is being sent to the Feywild to flee the destruction of the First World, never actually made it there. Brunhilde gets to visit the Feywild with the Zeroth after she's already grown up and Brunhilde's a ghost. I keep forgetting the name I gave the Discworld character, but I had Dinah voice her. But she is half devil from the place where devils exist in the Discworld, and part fae. Jaren managed to tap into the power of his... Yeah, as in Dex and Dinah, yeah. The song Dropout Life from the album The Good Melodies Are Already Gone. That is the character that was my Discworld one-shot character. That song was her backstory. Dex is the entire reason your name has been in yellow for months. Fair. Okay. But yeah, Jeronis Leror II, the bartender, which is why my Discord server is themed around the bar, because it's a recurring place for my characters. The owner of the bar. They are... so in touch with their fey nature that when they hit higher levels, they learned how to manifest fairy wings. Even though they are an elf. Dex is your favorite of the Vocaloids that you know of so far. You're still new to the Vocaloid community and only know a few English ones so far. That's fair. I have almost all the English banks. I say almost all because... Curse you, Synth V, and your AI! I love it. But my collection is now incomplete. But yeah, Twitch is where I'm trying to hit affiliate, babe. So that's...
Oh.
Yeah?
Sorry, I just kinda...
Zoned into the story?
Well, I was zoned in, but I was also kinda zoned out, too.
Fair.
My mind is not... Maybe I did just take a break. Because I've just been like, ugh.
Who do I not have? Kingxie. And the...
You have the quad dimension, all the quad dimension voice bank, Stardust, including Stardust AI. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that also... Well, yeah, that is also part of the quad dimension. You don't have Suina-chan or Seika.
Right.
I think that's it.
I think that's all I'm missing, yeah. It's literally
Yeah.
the Synth V-Banks at this point.
Which I mean, honestly, in my home. Oh my god! Wait, babe. I just realized.
Uh-huh.
So in our fictional castle, right?
Yes.
Is the castle library just a bunch of vocal synths?
The castle library. Hold on. You're gonna make the assumption that the nebula in chat is the boyfriend. Which chat are you asking? Queen Nebula in my Discord server.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Are you in my Twitch chat right now, babe?
I am.
Oh, boo. Thank you. Thank you. But yes, definitely. But yes, he is le boyfriend.
Jeronis here is my partner, but also my vocal synth sugar daddy.
Oh well.
It gives me because they love buying me vocal synths. I want.
Well, it's the only, like, we still haven't, like, I still haven't, I don't know where you live. So, so, the only presents I can think to buy you are vocal synths. Because I can
mean, of
easily get them
course.
to you without... Because I can easily get them to you, and it's something that I know you love, and something I know that you love using, and it's a gift you'll use.
I have so much. Because guys, you don't understand. I have so many vocal synths now. Like I have all. That's how you show affection. Yeah.
It's like I would buy him physical stuff. I don't.
Oh no, please. Oh no, please don't shower me in gifts.
I will. I love you.
I love you too.
You're very excited about Synth V AI being multi-language supported, no matter the original language of the character. Yes, 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 100%. But also curse Synth V for doing that because my collection is incomplete.
Oh, babe, you don't have Koharu Rika either, do you?
We're sharing Rika.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So we're sharing Rika. We're sharing Rika. We're sharing Saki. We're sharing Dio and Kevin.
Mm-hmm.
We're also
Solaria.
And Solaria.
And Eleanor.
And Eleanor.
You
And
you have your own Henri.
Yeah. Yes, I do. We're also sharing Sudamaki Maki too as well, right?
Yep. I just have to get my pony to level 40. Because I want myself that shiny Rapidash. You've been meaning to buy a vocal synth at some point, lol. You got music to create at some point since you've got like 9 songs written. Hey, I mean, vocal synths are really easy to use. Once you've got...
That's the whole album right there.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to get started, you would have to mention that you use the light banks, but Synthesizer V and Synthesizer V... Sorry, Synthesizer V Basic and Synthesizer V Light banks are available completely for free. Love that shiny Ponyta is blue flame instead of red. Yeah. You need a vocal synth sugar daddy. Your boyfriend won't allow you to use his PayPal anymore to buy them. You were paying him back. Fair. I mean, his PayPal is also for his streaming, and he is an affiliate now, so... So that is fair. But at the same time, I'm sorry for your loss.
I know. I'm just. It's what I get for. It's what I get for being gorgeous and having a fat ass.
Babe, it's not just your ass that's beautiful. It's all of you.
I know.
Oh, was anyone here in chat popping into Nebula's TikTok stream earlier? I want to know. Anybody?
A lot of people, so a lot of bots actually like showed up and was like, a lot of bots showed up, TikTok bots. I don't know who is, I don't know like who, I don't know who is like, who keeps giving me like, I don't know how like these fucking bots like keep finding me and everything. But yeah, yeah. Oh, you want my TikTok? Okay.
You Yeah. You weren't aware that he has a TikTok.
I am pretty iconic on TikTok.
Yeah, feel free to drop. Feel free to drop the link in general chat on my in my server, babe. Feel free. Karma's in my server.
Can I just drop it in the Twitch chat?
I mean, you can. I might have to unban the comment because I think I've got it turned to where links don't.
Let's test it out.
Hey, automod isn't going off. That is exciting and scary.
That's concerning, but
okay. VIPs and mods can do links. Oh, right. Babe, you're a moderator. I completely forgot I gave you mod powers.
Oh.
I completely forgot I gave you mod powers in my Twitch.
But I mean, I am pretty iconic on TikTok. I only got the Vocaloid 5 tag up to like, how many views? Actually, 1.5 million views. Now, to be fair, this is not entirely me. There was Katachi and Jack Hulu Banak also post there. Like that, like a bunch of people also post on there, but like you look in the Vocaloid 5 tag, it's mainly just me. So I jokingly say the way that I invented the Vocaloid 5 tag on TikTok. Well, because before I started like actively posting with the Vocaloid 5 tag, there was like the Vocaloid 5 tag had like maybe like a couple thousand, you know? Like I get people who recognize me outside of TikTok, like on Discord. Like I'll like join Discord and people will be like, "Oh my god, oh my god, Nebula, I love your TikTok. I love your TikTok videos." There's someone there who there was someone there who like when I posted the work in progress of the macaron cover with Fukase, that person just I remember I posted it and they were like, "Wait, you're Nebula?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Oh, Karma has returned with cuddles for the cutest couple on Twitch. Oh, thank you. And Karma just followed your TikTok. Okay. But yeah, my TikTok link, by the way, is currently, or rather, a link to a TikTok from my profile is currently at the bottom of general chat, and it was the announcement from a couple days ago that I wasn't going to be streaming, I think. But I am streaming today, so. Oh well.
But yeah, so here, let me give you a little rundown of all the video, the videos that my most popular videos. So there are my most popular video in the Vocaloid 5 tag is my Zenbon Zakura cover with VY2.
What's there?
Yeah, Alice of Human Sacrifice also with VY2.
Okay.
The Kaito's part in Alice of Human Sacrifice.
Yeah,
that's where the joke that VY2 is Kaito came from, because everyone confused VY2 for Kaito. Alice of Human Sacrifice with VY, the Mako's part with VY1. Then there's Miku singing Rolling Girl a cappella. Haku V4X. Hatsune Miku, where I edited her to make her sound like Haku singing Donut Hole. Miku and Luca singing Magnet. Len's Lost One's Weeping Scream. The work in progress for Deep Sea Girl. The Lost One's Weeping, like the Len version. The Low Range Fukase. The part 4 of Alice of Human Sacrifice. with Rin and Len. Rin singing Last One's Weeping. Kaito, Unity-chan, Unity-chan's Ghost Rule. Hime singing Miku's part in Alice Human Sacrifice. Len Bakamitai, Len Ghost Rule Growl, VY2 and Kaito. And then it just gets, and then it just goes down and down and down and everything like that. But yeah.
Okay. And I now have shiny Rapidash.
But yeah, I've got a lot of stuff on TikTok.
Yeah, seriously. Nebula's profile on TikTok Nebula's profile on TikTok is amazing. Oh, wow. I was about to say Twitter, but I was like, no. We're talking about the TikTok. The TikTok's amazing, too.
Also, my TikTok is just way bigger than both of my other social media platforms combined as well. It's like super just like, it's like I have 12.5k followers.
I mean, and you've got how many followers currently on YouTube?
1.41.
You're almost at 1.5k! So proud of you, babe. So proud.
Thank you.
Is that disappointment I hear?
No.
Oh, okay. I love you. You're doing
I love
amazing.
you too.
Okay. You're still not certain if TikTok is for you. Okay, fair.
I mean, that's fine. That's fair, though. Like,
Karma sneaks to go follow Nebula on everything. Yes,
I think you
do
should
that.
follow. I think you should follow me on everything. You should follow me on everything, and then buy multiple copies of my album and give them to your friends and your enemies.
Mine too, please. Oh well. But yes, no, definitely Nebula's do that, because like Nebula's been making music longer than I have, and it shows.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I wrote my first
Have
song in
you?
2016, and I never wrote another song again until 2020.
Oh. Well, I guess I have been making music longer than you, huh?
Mm-hmm. And your skill shows.
I mean, like, it's not... I wouldn't say that, like, they're, I wouldn't say that I'm, like, super skilled.
No, but you've got years of practice.
I've got years of practice, but that doesn't really, like, I don't know. I think that, like, I think personally, I don't know. It's just, I don't know, it's like the one thing, you know, it's funny, looking back on all of my, looking back on a lot of my songs and, like, and everything like that.
Guess what?
You're
You were
already following me. Oh, wow.
That's cool. Okay.
But one I guess, I mean, one regret that I've had, you know, being being a music producer, is that, like, it's like, it was kind of a thing where it was like I didn't really like asking for help all that much.
Yeah. I mean, what? I've only collabed a total of 3 times. And of those 3 times, 2 of them didn't go well. And my one collab with you actually is the most successful collab I've ever had.
Really?
Of the 3 collabs, yeah.
It must be my star power. Just kidding.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you were already subbed to him on YouTube. Congratulations. It's good to know. Small world. Okay, now I need to run the heck away from this bird that is targeting me. Quickly. Okay, the low battery alarm on the controller just went off again, so... Yeet. It's probably because when you first met me, you subbed to both of our YouTube channels. That could be. That could be. Because I always do... When I think of promoing your stuff, Nebula, when I remember to, I do. So...
I try to promo your stuff underneath stuff that's currently like blowing up on Twitter and everything like that.
Yeah, you might want to stop doing that, because every time I do that, I get accused of being needy.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I love that you're doing it, but... Yeah, no, like... I realized that the reason that Penguin Person called me, and I quote, the most annoying person that he had ever met on Vocaloid TikTok, not TikTok, Vocaloid Twitter, was because I self-promo constantly. Yeah. It didn't take much to figure that out.
I'm pretty aggressive with my promotion. Like there'll just be times in Discord where
Yeah, but I'm a nobody who's released more songs than Mothy did in his entire career. Cough.
I mean, you're not a nobody to me.
I know. But I'm a nobody to them. So. It doesn't matter what they think. All that matters is what you think.
It's just been like, it's been so crazy because because it's like, I think it was like in 2020 and 2020 and 2021, I felt like my music was just kind of like, I didn't expect to like get as big as I did last year. 2021 held a lot of firsts for me. 2021 was my first album, my first my first my first big, like, I guess, viral video on TikTok. It was when I was going through a huge transitional period. And I just like, and I was like really, and I just like, it was a lot of it was very unexpected. Like, I did not expect half the things that happened to me.
Yeah. And you also
So I did also meet you. Well, no, I met you the year before.
Oh, right. But like officially we didn't even announce we were dating until 2021. So
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, our anniversary is December, but like anyway. But yeah, like okay, hold on. Rainred said, at least you two got around to making songs. I've been wanting to make a song since I got Luca V4 a week after release, and still haven't gotten anything. I mean, you've got songs written, right? That you just haven't been able to put stuff together with, or... And Karma says, I really want to write some lyrics now, but I can't because my laptop is at my sister's. Grumble. Yeah, fair. Like, sometimes life just gets in the way, you know? Like, sometimes you have this creative idea that you really got to put down on paper, but you don't got paper, you don't got pen, and your phone's dead. Been there. But yeah, babe. I love you.
I love you too.
Anyway, So on that homework, when is it due?
At 11 p.m. tonight.
Do you think you could start writing on it? I mean, you have opinions on it now.
I mean, yeah, but I have to finish. I mean, I want to finish the story, though. I don't have that much left.
Okay. Alright. And, like, you can still be on stream while you're doing that. I've got another hour for the Pokemon part of the stream, and I'm gonna take a quick break to use the restroom before I start Persona 5 Strikers, so...
Yeah.
Like... what do I want my party to look like? I am finally starting Strikers. Yes, I know I missed it last week.
I'm going. By the way, I actually have to. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay. Feel free. I'm not gonna stop you. If you need to go, you need to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right. Heck yeah, you're gonna love this. Fair. But yeah, now I have an Alpha Rapidash and a Shiny Rapidash. Oh well. Okay. Have I played it at all yet? No. No, I was going to last week. And then... right in the middle of my stream... the day before... you're gonna love Sophia. You already know. There. That's when I found out about what's going on with my dad, so... Ralts is already ready to evolve right out the gate right after I caught it. Also, you've gone really quiet. Can you still hear me? I will. Ooh, Corellia. Nice. Filters. Edit filters. Can still hear, but every so often I get quiet. Okay. Is that better? Is this better? I will. I will. Yeah, I removed my noise suppression. Sometimes it works well, sometimes it doesn't. It's kind of unreliable like that. Does anyone know off the top of their head what level Corellia evolves to Gardevoir? Your problem with making music is lack of confidence. That's also mine. What level who evolves? Corellia evolves to Gardevoir. Does anyone remember off the top of their heads? Welcome back.
I'm back.
Give me a moment, I'm trying to...
So this is love. So this is love. So this is what makes life divine. I'm all aglow Mm, and now I know.
I'm sorry, I don't know the song. I've tried telling about. Like, it's catchy, but I don't know it.
I know, I've been listening to like Epi Aeon's cover of it for a very long time.
Don't stone if you have a mail for Galad. Okay. Thank you.
I'll touch every star in the sky. So this is the miracle that I've been dreaming of. So this is
love.
love.
Oop, wrong one. But yeah, that's exactly it. Nebula, bro, what angel did you steal the vocal cords off of? I have been asking him this for the last 2 years.
No!
Karma, I have been asking him this for the last 2 years, and he still hasn't given me an answer.
I can't.
You do have the voice of an angel, babe. I told you, when I'm anxious, talking with you late into the night will help me fall asleep because your voice is so beautiful, it calms me right down. Like, I can go from having a full-on panic attack to wanting to just snuggle. So, but yeah.
Yeah, Epi Aeon did a cover of so This Is Love from Cinderella with Solaria and Kaito V3.
In a collab with our friend Bug Dudadanyan.
Yeah, it is so. It's beautiful.
It is breathtakingly good. And the fact that they use the voice banks of the people whose voice bank providers actually genuinely consider the voice banks they made their children.
It's even funnier because it's even really more fitting for Kaito because Fuga Naoto played Prince Charming in the Japanese dub of Cinderella.
Yes, the Japanese dub of
Disney
Cinderella, Kaito's voice actor voiced Prince Charming.
Yeah.
So yes.
So yeah, that's a fun fact for you if you didn't know it. If you don't know that. So yeah, Kaito literally is Prince Charming. Kaito does have a very princely aura about him, so.
Yes, him and his long flowing scarf. Kaito, that name sounds familiar. That is a Vocaloid. That is one of the older Vocaloids, in fact. He is so old that his first voice bank was in Vocaloid 1.
The very first Kaito, the very first male Japanese Vocaloid.
Ding ding ding. Yes.
Also the first failure. Also the first commercial failure for Vocaloid.
Truth. Kaito V3 did amazingly well though. Compared.
Oh yeah, Kaito V3. Oh yeah, Kaito. Oh yeah, compared to Kaito V1, Kaito V3 sold like hotcakes. Kaito V3 was insanely successful for Krypton. I think Kaito V3 like for a very long time, like until I think Miku V4, like Miku V4X came out, like Kaito and Miku V3 were Krypton's best-selling products for a while. Then I think maybe, and I can't remember what replaced him, but I think it might have been Kagamine V4.
I mean, I hate to say it, But those goddamn Kagamine stands.
Kagamine stands. They listen. I love Ren and Len. I love them, but their fans scare me sometimes.
No fucking kidding.
I'm all aglow. Their English voice banks are amazing though.
Yep.
Well, Ren English is amazing. Len English is
Like I love the Vocaloid fandom, I do. But Kagamine stands, who hurt you?
Krypton. when they released Ren and Len V4.
Yeah.
If you're
Hold on,
thinking
hold-
of the wrong Vocaloid.
Karma thinks Patches for some reason.
Kaito. Yes, Kaito, the song Patches, the song with by No Straight Answer and Circus P.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is Kaito.
It took me a second to figure out what you were talking about. It's like, oh yeah, no, that's definitely him.
I remember not liking the Vocaloid version of Patches all that much.
Yeah, I'm one of those No Straight Answer fans who actually prefers hearing Lupin's voice to when Lupin uses Dex. Is that just me?
I'm not gonna sit here and say that. I'm not gonna sit here and like Dex. Like, listen, Dex. The way that, man. So I gotta say with Dex, I've had such a rocky relationship with Dex for a while, and the reasoning for this is because So I got Dex back when on Vocaloid 4, right? Because that's the only engine you could buy him for at the time. I remember getting Dex and I was like, wow, he's actually kind of bad. Yeah, I used to think Dex was awful. And then V5 came out and he just got completely, oh my god, Curlia.
Yeah, sorry.
She got one-shotted. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm severely underleveled. I know. And I'm in a higher level area right now. I wasn't trying to throw it at someone, but apparently the tree was shaking and I didn't notice. Yeah, run. Run faster.
But yeah, and then when I got Vocaloid 5 and I started using Dex in Vocaloid 5, I realized, actually, no, his voice is just good. V4 was just really unkind to his voice.
Mm-hmm. But, genuinely, I do prefer hearing No Straight Answer's voice as No Straight Answer rather than hearing No Straight Answer tuning Dex. I genuinely don't know why. It's just an auditory thing. Even him tuning in V5, it's like, no. Still no idea why. Mystery for another day. Oh crap. I just accidentally threw my last Great Ball. Shit. Back to camp. Huh, thank God. Report my findings, please. New observations with all of these Pokemon. Check. Some experience points there. I would like to return to the village, please. Thank you. But yeah, Karma, you did get something right. Yes. But your voice is the most beautiful voice of them all, babe. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the thickest snack of them all?
Oh, I'm a thick snack now.
Your boyfriend is the thickest snack of them all, Jeronis. Thank you.
I'm all aglow.
Okay, so I'm gonna sell my Stardust real quick. I just realized I haven't checked on the fields. Hey Tim, I'm actually gonna be ending the Pokemon aspect of this stream here shortly. Controllers are dying. So I'm gonna quickly craft some stuff, sell my Stardust, and... check the apricorn fields.
Thank God they're...
then craft
Oh,
again.
thank God these paragraphs are numbered. All right.
Karma wants to say they're the brightest star in the whole nebula, but that's cringy even for your standards. Okay. You beat Volo again. Congratulations, Tim. Well done. I think I might have accidentally let the harvest sit too long. $33 apricorns. Yes, an apricorn harvest, please. Thank you. Couldn't go back to the crafting table. You beat Volo for the last time. Yay! Congratulations. Alright.
What is the significance of the sea? So the Sir Gawain and the Green Knight takes place during Christmas, right?
No, it's just easier to frame it as Christmas. It's actually New Year's Eve is when it happens in the original.
Why? So I have a question. It's like, what is the significance of the season? It's like...
Well, okay. So, you do know when the winter solstice is, right?
No.
December 20th.
Okay.
Yuletide, from that moment, from the moment of solstice, midnight on the 20th to the, if I'm remembering right, because I always get it mixed up, to dawn on the 21st. So it already turns to the 21st, but then dawn is the solstice from when the moon hits its zenith unseen to when the sun rises is solstice.
Mm-hmm.
From sunrise on the 21st to the next sunrise is the first day of Christmas. And the 12 days of Christmas continue from there. Now, I might be wrong. I think the 12 days of Christmas are either the solstice or starting on Christmas, it counts forward. So
what, how does that make New Year's Eve specifically, significant?
well, New Year's Eve celebrations are still celebrations really close to the solstice.
Okay.
Most of the holidays during the winter surround the solstice. The lead up to Christmas has a whole bunch of holidays signifying Christmassy things that aren't Christmas, but are Christmassy. Like St. Nicholas Day or Krampus Day. Both of which are pretty close to each other, by the way. Krampusnacht, I believe, is the correct name for it. Krampus Night. Took me a second to remember the actual name for it. Be right back. Yeah. But yeah, like, and there are like hundreds of Christian festivals, all loosely connected to Christmas, all bundled up together. But it is still in the aftermath of the solstice. Like the question was, what is the significance of the season?
Mm-hmm.
I actually don't remember off the top of my head what it would be for medieval peoples. Let's ask our resident expert. Rain, are you still there? What was the significance of New Year's Eve during the Middle Ages? Because I don't remember. Or did I get it right off the first guess? That it was in relation to the fact it was close to the solstice. I mean, if you're still there, Rain. Okay, looks like Rain either might have left the chat or is still typing. Either way, are there other questions that need to be answered?
Yes, 13 of them, in fact.
Interesting. Continue.
I can answer some of them on my own though, because it's like questions I have to answer like after I've read the story.
Yeah.
A giant.
And you have to answer these questions as a part of your paper.
No.
No. So this is the lead up to you actually writing the paper, and the paper is due
tonight.
Answer the questions and start working on the paper. You got your time. You only have 8 hours left.
I can write a paper in 8 hours. I've done it before.
Bow wow. Nuzzles. You can do it. I have faith in you. Head pats, please. Head pats?
Hold on.
Okay. I'll wait.
No, I will send you a picture of Belial from Grand Blue Fantasy.
Oh, will?
I'll send you a gif of Belial.
Well, thank you for the gif of the head pats. Oh wow.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I love you.
Love you too.
Oh, am I accidentally still screen sharing? Did I forget to turn the screen sharing off?
No.
No, okay, I just remembered it.
No.
No, I didn't mean to make you feel lonely, Karma. Sorry. But I am the luckiest human being in the world. You're all good, okay. But yeah, I'm the luckiest human being in the world because I found Nebula. Can't get a good night's sleep like this. Hold on. What? Don't scare me like that. Oh, something wrong? No, everything's fine. Whatever you need, come back later, alright? Are you alright? Maybe a Cervicore type like you might figure out what's causing this. Look, when I'm in my quarters trying to sleep at night, it feels like I'm not alone in there. Sometimes there's this kind of crackling sound. Found burnt berries a couple times, and once in a while I heard something clatter. So, Cervicore kid, go survey my quarters, figure out what's happening. Just do it at night, would you? I've got to be at work during the day. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay. I only have a little bit of time left to actually check the quarters.
What?
Okay, this is a quest.
Why can't I copy and paste?
There's a faint smell. Seems like berries had been present here. There's something beneath the cloth. Draw it back. Crackle, crackle. You saw sparks fly for a moment, but seems something ran by you. Okay. Back near the closets. You're totally not making a little piece of artwork with Jeronis' name for a Twitch appreciation board you're making on your wall. Okay. Survey Corps Kid, are you alright? I heard this strange noise. What? It's a Pichu. Wait a minute, this Pichu, could it be? Might sound absurd, but I think this might be a Pichu I found injured in the forest a while back. A berry for me? Because I fixed you up? Shoo! Oh! Wait, so the thing haunting my quarters was just a grateful little Pichu? Guess all that worrying was pointless. To think I was afraid of that some spine-chilling thing. Regardless, I owe you. Have a token of my gratitude. So, okay. Alright. Seeing if I've got any more side quests available for claiming here in town. Not at the moment. Except for maybe in headquarters. There you are, I've been looking for you. Wanda went to the Cobalt Coastlands and never came back. Her fellows in the security corps to be on the lookout, but they haven't found her. I'm so worried. Do you think you'd find her? You can use that old handkerchief of hers again if you need to track her down by scent. Oh boy. Wanda got lost in the Cobalt Coastlands again. Okay. We can do that. I think we can do that before the battery runs dead. And if not, well, that's where we're gonna pick up. You doing okay, babe?
Mm-hmm.
How's the question answering coming? You can do it. I have faith in you.
I'm feeling so exhausted.
Maybe when I go to take my break, you can take a little bit of a nap, and then we can come back to it when I'm done streaming.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay, I mean, because you got this, Nebula. The Empress Pearl Karma believes in you. Did I go to the wrong? I went to the wrong map. I went clear to the wrong map. Regardless, I've only got about 36 minutes total left on Pokemon. So if the controller gives out before then the break will be a little bit earlier. So, return to the village. Yeah, I'm aware. We've had the discussion about your community, Pearl. Think. Wrong map again! Damn it! My trigger finger. Drat. Return to the village. Again. Oh. Try this again. I need to go to the Cobalt Coastlands, not the Mirelands. Coastlands, there we go. Controller gives up before then you can't save. I can put it in sleep mode though.
Father, why can't I leave to be on my own? I've got the whole world to see.
Good lord, Pokemon. I mean, Pinocchio. Pokemon? Pinocchio?
Pinocchimon?
There you are. Hello, Wanda. Why is that as soon as you said father, I started saying it all with you? It's because that commercial is so laughably bad. It is memorable.
Father, I want to go out on my own. I got the
Seriously-
whole world to see.
Seriously, Lionsgate, why didn't you accept my application? I
He
applied
might
to
as-
work for you in your story development department.
He went. He literally could have. He literally should have just went, Daddy, why can't I want to go on my own. Like that, like, sounds so fruity.
Return to Galaxy Hall, report to Zeke. Yeah, as soon as I can get away from this wild Pokemon that is currently targeting me. Yeet! Goodbye, Alpha Murkrow. Am I far enough out that I'm not being detected? There we go. Base camp. Alright. Ah, crap. Come on. Return to the village. Curse you, fingers. My button mashing. This game requires finesse. don't think you had that commercial. It's because Lionsgate doesn't like advertising outside of the US and Canada. Ever. Lionsgate Films did a live-action Pinocchio remake. It sucked. Just saying that. I've not seen it. But the people I do know who interned for Lionsgate Films this year said it was absolutely horrid, and they didn't know why they even were allowed to work on it, because they weren't allowed to give any input on what to fix. Okay. Strolling along Prelude Beach when I saw something swimming a little way out from shore. Rather regrettably anticipated before I could snap a picture, but I can only assume this mysterious member was some sort of Pokemon. And the way it swam, it seemed to be drifting on the ocean currents. Now, if I'm not mistaken, from the seas behind Jubilife, that would take it all the way around the Cobalt Coastlands. This rather leaves me wondering if the Pokemon was headed there for some specific purpose. Given the circumstances, I was thinking if we spoke to the good warden, Iskan of the Diamond Clan, we might learn more. Okay. Got your message, Professor Laventon. So you're looking for a Pokemon that is swimming towards the Cobalt Coastlands, yes? Well, I'm very sorry, but I can't tell you much based on that alone. But, well, there is one thing I can tell you. I've heard that long ago the Cobalt Coastlands was also known as the East Sea, and a princely Pokemon was said to live there in the waters there, okay? How difficult can it be to transform a story in a book to a movie? Very difficult, actually. You'd be surprised how difficult. But give me a moment on that before I rant. Okay, the Sea's Legend. Okay. I'll just take my leave. Solve the mystery. Catch the Pokemon that Professor Laventon saw. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and... You know what? I'm gonna preemptively just head it off at the pass. I actually really need to use the restroom at this point. But before I do that, the rant. Adaptation is hard. Unless you already have whatever the desired format is in mind when you're writing, you cannot write the original source material in a suitable form for the adaptation. Let's take two Amazon Prime TV series, for example. Invincible is based off of a comic book. The Legend of Vox Machina is based off of a Dungeons & Dragons campaign. Yes, this quest needs you to have Diamond and Pearl or the remakes. Oh. So, I took the quest, and I do not have either of them. Okay. Back to what I was saying. What is the difference? They are both hailed as excellent adaptations. However, the anticlimactic end of Season 1 of Invincible left some fans wondering what the actual F. What happened was, the plot of the first 2 issues was spread across the rest of the plot of the first volume. The fight and then immediately leave, like, right at the end of Invincible Season 1, with the antagonist, who I won't spoil the name of, right? That all was the first 2 issues. Like, episode 1 and the last episode, were actually the same episode. The same 2 issues, the same story arc. That story was spread across the entirety of the season. And combined the first volume of stories. And it was done as good as it could have been done. But because the comic book medium was not well suited for adaptation to animation in the first place, a direct adaptation would never have worked, 1. And 2, any attempt at it, not great. However, the other one, Legend of Vox Machina, excellent adaptation. Why? Because from the very moment they started live streaming it, they had already imagined what it would be like as a live stream, but also, hey, wouldn't this be cool as animation? So they started doing things that were more anime-like, and it worked. Are you okay, babe? Or are you just stretching? Babe?
What?
Oh, well, you were moaning.
Was I?
A little bit. Are you okay?
Yeah, I think I might have fallen asleep.
Oh, I love you. You, like, I am about to end this part of the stream, and you can go ahead and go and take a nap, okay, babe? You need you need sleep in order to be able to write a good paper. See, little Ku agrees. Oh, well. But yeah,
I hope chat didn't hear that.
sometimes it seems like they haven't read the source material. Got it. Sometimes it seems like they haven't read the source material. In a lot of cases, it isn't that. A lot of times they have read the source material. Oh, they did. Okay. But have a good. Go ahead and go take a nap, babe.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you too.
I'll send you kisses.
Alright, call me when.
I'm licking.
Alright,
licking your face. And.
Alright.
And then sending you a kiss. Hang on. Kiss. And then a snuggles. Snuggles.
Alright, call me when you're ready to start again, okay?
Okay. Or just when you wake up from your nap, just you can call me, and even if I'm still streaming, I can still help.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I want to spend time with you because you're the most amazing person in the world. Now.
All right. Well, no. Just let me know when you're on your break and everything, and I'll like.
Well, I'm going on break now, and then.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna start streaming Persona 5 Scramble.
Okay then. All right.
Right. So whenever you wake up from your nap, just let me know, okay? Go take a nap.
Okay.
I love you. I sent you kiss. I sent you snuggle, and I licked your face.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
We heard it. You just assumed he was stretching. Fair. He fell asleep. Okay, so, as I was saying, the difference with Legend of Vox Machina is specifically they planned for animation in their heads. Why are you both so adorable? I mean, he's the adorable one. Anyway, moving on. The Legend of Vox Machina, they had in their mind from day one, what if this was animated? And they were all... Some people just are. Oh, thank you. Anyway, thank you both. I just realized you're both calling me adorable. Thank you. But yeah, Legend of Vox Machina, they had the idea of animation in mind from day one. They were all career animated television series voice actors. Like, they made their living prior to Critical Role and all of that. Yes, as I said, thank you. God damn it, I'm blushing. Okay, focus. Right. They made their entire careers voice acting in anime, dubs, and animated cartoons. So they had animation in their heads from day one. And they also had the requisite experience to make their characters more cartoon-friendly. And they did. And so the adaptation, while still changing stuff from the source material, did it in a way that stayed 100% true to the intent of the source material, whereas Invincible couldn't do that. And that's just a small sliver, and that's just comparing two really easy-to-see examples. Making live-action adaptations of a novel, so much more difficult. Like, every degree of separation one work of art is from its final product, the more diluted the adaptation becomes, if that makes any sense. And that makes it seem like they haven't read the source material, when it's like, no, they just had a different interpretation of the source material because they are so many degrees removed from the original source material in the final creation. Does that make any sense? Sometimes things also work better as a mini-series instead of as a movie. Yes! That is part of the reason why the Kickstarter for The Legend of Vox Machina was originally only planning for a movie, because they had an idea for something that happened in their campaign that didn't happen on stream. That was the session where they said, oh, what if this was animated? Right? That idea was perfect for a movie. However, they got greenlit for 2 full seasons of an animated series, 24 episodes. Right off the bat, and we'll host it. So, let me go ahead and get Persona 5 Strikers. And then why didn't I put it here? Did I put it next to the other Persona game, even though it's not a disc? Did I do a dumb... I did it. Oh, I put it in the P's. Fair. Okay. Alright. So, rather than do what they originally planned, they just adapted the campaign that streamed. And it did really well. And it currently has the most critical success of any animated series that has ever been hosted on Amazon. So, that's cool. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and plug in this controller so we don't have controller dying issues. I'm also going to go ahead and eat something. And when I come back, we will start Persona 5 Strikers. Critical success. Yes. Natural 20s. All around. Alright. We'll be back here in a bit. Oh, come on. I clicked on... Ah! Why are you not letting me change my scenes? Huh? Oh, well. Hang on. You're watching the Cuphead show at the moment. Okay. Hang on. I'm trying to... Why won't you let me change my scenes? Huh. That's fucking weird. Quit. Did my UI freeze? Am I still streaming? Hello? Okay. That's fucking weird. I'm still streaming. Hang on. Oh, I see what's happening now. We're having my CPU's having a dead moment. Okay, I'm gonna try to end the stream. I will be back as soon as I can, okay? Be right back, folks. Not now, it's the only series you're following at the moment, okay? I'll be right back. I just gotta fix all of this. Hang on. Try. Yeah, everything about the stream has locked up. I can't interact with anything. I can't... Oh, there we go. Now I can interact with things again. Jesus H. Christ. Okay, no, I won't have to... Yes, you're still streaming. Your camera didn't freeze or anything. Okay. There we go. Okay, I have no idea why. My user interface did freeze, though. So, I'm beginning to wonder... Huh, interesting. I'm gonna turn off my Avid link real quick. See if that helps. I'm gonna go ahead and change my settings, and then I'll get the break started. Sorry. I was trying to get the settings changed earlier, but it just wouldn't work. I know, girl. I know. You want gonna go upstairs and get snack. We're gonna go get snack. BRB. Oh, woof. Again, friends and enemies. I ate some dinner. Gave Ku a snicky snack. She's gonna still be upset for a little bit, because now we're back downstairs. There we are. Controller unplugged. Click. All right. So if you're wondering what that little jar is, I actually have no idea. I literally just set it up a few weeks ago. And that follower goal, I'm aiming for 100 before my birthday. Yeah. No save data for Persona 5 Strikers. Unable to start game. Create new save data. Yes. Create new save data. Click. Where. Save data from Persona 5 or Persona 5 Royal. Bonus PS. Persona 5 sound set unlocked. Normal music can be changed in the change battle music option in the configure menu. Interesting. Ow, whoa. Here we go. So excited. Gonna... Come on. Come on, go fish. No? Okay. New opening theme music, maybe? Oh no, directly into the menu. Okay, new game. Persona 5 Strikers allows for you to experience the game with English or Japanese voices. The language can also be changed later. English. I'm used to the English voice cast. Let's do this. So why is Joker back, exactly? You're at 69 followers on Twitch. Your mind is ruined. Time to obsess over how cute the villain and the new companions are. So why are the shadows back? And why is Joker back in general? So those weren't cognitions, those were shadows. It's spring break, Joker is back to see the gang after being gone for so long. Okay. So it's spring break.
Alright, let's begin the operation.
Okay. Got it.
That was one hell of an entrance, Joker. They're all riled up. Just keep at it. Go ham until you've drawn every last bit of attention. Everyone else, proceed as planned. Joker's got the diversion covered, so now's your time to shine. Gotcha. Searchlights to us. Let's secure the area in front of me first. Yes, yes! Slice them and dice them! Joker's got the enemy big time back. Awesome job. Just a bit long.
Let me pause. I feel like this game serves for a different camera position, yes? How's this?
Doing it all by himself, too. And that's our Joker. That skull would pull it off that smoothly.
How's with this deja vu?
What's that? The enemy's starting to swarm Joker. Teach him a lesson.
Let's go. Persona, you're mine. This is it. Rabbit them.
So Showtime is back. completely new form, though. You think either that or it blocks hints. Okay. Oh, here's where we get the new theme music. Got it. I love the redesigns. I really fucking love the redesigns. Yes! Top of the screen, but a bit to the left would work best, you think. Okay. I can actually turn off my interactive stuff real quick. Turn off the jar. Is that Sophia? What? There's another new Phantom Thief? Wait, there are two new Phantom Thieves? Woo! I only thought it was gonna be Sophia! Who was that masked man? Who was that masked man? Cause it didn't look like the therapist at all. Holy shit. Hey, it's been a while. It only feels like that because you always forget to reply to our texts. Yeah, there was another Phantom Thief in there. Another person wearing the mask in like thief garb, wearing a big hat. So, yeah, like, I think there are two. I think there are two new Phantom Thieves in this game. If Sophia is a Phantom Thief... Yes? Really? I mean, I've just got a lot of stuff to do. I suppose it's been a while for me too, hasn't it? For me as well, I have no money, so I lost service. How is everyone? You'll watch the intro and see. Yeah. I say I'm doing well. It's quite late, though. Shouldn't you all be studying for finals? No, I'm fine, unlike Ryuji. Stop, I'm already dead. Anyway, here's what I really wanted to say. Since it's almost summer vacation, why don't we get together? Not a bad idea. Yeah, you guys want to go on a trip? That sounds like fun. Perhaps Kyoto? That would be a nice place for a vacation. No way, Kyoto trips are for high schoolers. Sweet, we should get together somewhere and plan this out. Where at? Where else? Let's meet at the hideout. Welcome to your world, Red. Okay. Roger that, leader. Okay. So, a certain police department meeting room. Pausing. Okay. Looks like we've got a cutscene here, sort of. Voiced. Okay. So, for context, Red. The main characters of this game manifest visages of rebellion as armor around themselves whenever they enter the supernatural world. Those visages contain masks. If they rip the mask off, they show the true self underneath. Literally. But also figuratively, because an embodiment of their soul emerges to act as both a protector and a weapon. Some of them have healing moves, some of them use magical abilities, etc., etc. That avatar of the true inner self is called a persona. Don't try explaining too much. It's 1:15 at night. You're not going to get it. Basically, think JoJo. It's JoJo. That's the Showtime you saw. Yeah. The Showtime thing was Joker, the main character, ripping his mask off and summoning his stand, effectively. just think of it like JoJo. The main series uses turn-based combat, but this seems to be RTC, so it is RTC, right? Real-time combat. You've never seen JoJo. Have you seen It Is Me, Dio? You've never seen that either? That meme? Because that's the origin of that meme. I do not want to skip this scene, by the way. Yes, RTC. It's real-time combat. Yes! Okay. No.
Next on the agenda is the series of incidents involving unusual behavior in public.
Oh god, again?
First, we have the Vice Minister of Finance. As you're all aware, he had some sort of episode during a diet session Q&A and abruptly confessed to document tampering. Soon after that, 3 Sapporo Central councilmen confessed to bribery and publicly resigned.
Nope, you've heard about the show, but that's about it. Okay.
Next, the well-known author Mr. S.
Wait! Is there another group of Phantom Thieves going around now? Ah, crap.
He held a press conference and announced he was retiring from writing, returning his book's awards, and deeming his body of work garbage.
Because none of this stuff is stuff that the original group of Phantom Thieves did. I mean, no, now you know who you mean. You mean the guy with the revolvers? Yeah, the one with the big sombrero and the mask. Yeah.
Then, a newscaster suddenly got down on one knee, confessed his love for his co-anchor on live TV, proposed to her, and got shot down.
There's
Lastly,
only one group of Phantom Thieves. Incorrect. Hang on. Have you played Royal yet? Karma? No, you haven't. All I can say is this. There is a rogue Phantom Thief. Correction. 2 rogue Phantom Thieves beyond just Pancake Boy. Somebody on YouTube needs banning again. I'm working on it. Done. As far as you know in this game, there is only one so far. Okay. But yeah, as of Royal, there were 2 rogue Phantom Thieves running around. One of which joins your party. One of which I am not allowed to disclose. And then there's Pancake Boy. We all know what happened to Pancake Boy. Continuing.
The Director General of Criminal Affairs unexpectedly stripped off his clothing and ran around HQ until successfully detained.
Did you not finish the original Persona 5?
Something amusing to you, Inspector Hasagawa?
No. Excuse me.
I've only ever played Strikers because it was free. Fair. Pancake Boy is Goro Akechi. Play Persona 5, you'll understand why I call him Pancake Boy. I can't say what happens to him, because that would be spoiling it.
The vast majority of these cases have been interpreted as nothing more than bizarre outbursts. But, time and again, every instance involves a sudden change in personality. Furthermore, none of the individuals involved had any known psychological issues before their incidents. Therefore, we can surmise that these cases are the result of an external influence.
Are they even gonna guess that it's the Phantom Thieves?
Are you really implying someone out there is using mind control?
Yep. Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal are basically the same game. However, if you're going to start playing 5, I recommend playing 5 Royal instead. It's exactly the same game with additional content that actually makes the story make more sense. And also, major quality of life improvements, including fewer time skips.
The cases I listed are only a small sample of this behavior, which appears to be happening across the entire nation.
Sounds like the Phantom Thieves to me.
I want silence. Proceed with the report.
Okay, you'll see about it. Okay. But yes, this one guy is the only person thinking it might be the Phantom Thieves, but it couldn't possibly be the Phantom Thieves. There's no way.
Thank you, Commissioner Kaburagi. As you've realized, or at least as one of you realized, these cases are very reminiscent of last year's change of heart epidemic. The top brass have concluded that this is indeed the work of the Phantom Thieves.
What?
What evidence is there? No one's even established a pattern.
And we don't have any sort of motive. So far, doing it for kicks is the only thing that'd explain it.
You will investigate each of these incidents yourselves, as quickly as possible. What I expect from each of you are two things. 1, to assemble enough evidence for a successful case. 2, to do so as quickly as humanly possible. The higher-ups are hell-bent on closing this case. I do not know why. It does not matter. All that matters is producing results. Your suspect is the leader of the Phantom Thieves.
Who is a public known enemy number 1. Yeah.
Show me a thorough investigation of his entire life.
So, the Phantom Thieves rise again.
Yeah, this time, not them. So, similar aesthetics, very...
It's been a while since we rode this to Yongenjaya, huh?
Now for today's train news. Today's headlines are... Confession of document tampering. The Diet is in chaos over the Vice Minister of Finance's confession, and the power struggles have flared. Members of the Vice Minister's party have refused to comment across the board while the country awaits his court summons. In business news, fledgling IT company Medici... Hang on, I've got... Hey babe, did you enjoy your nap?
I did.
Oh, well. Okay. In business news, fledgling IT company Medici reported record first quarter profits at a conference earlier today. Medici's earnings have exploded largely in part to their new virtual assistant, which, if stocks are any indication, is gaining fans fast.
We're almost there. We haven't seen everyone in so long. I know it's stupid, but I'm getting kind of nervous.
Nebula has returned, yes. This is gonna be awesome.
Yeah. When the Phantom Thieves come together, it's never anything less.
Alright, so where are you at on answering questions? Or are you
On question 8.
Let me know if you
I'm
need any
keeping
help.
I'm keeping these answers very simple because I actually wound up sleeping for much longer than I wanted to.
Okay.
What intentions does the wife of the Lord have toward Gawain? What are the results of their meetings?
Hey,
Yongenjaya.
Babe?
Hold on. Yongenjaya. We may have been gone for only half a year, but it sure brings back memories. Okay, let's go to LeBlanc post-haste. I wonder how the chief's been getting along. Alright. So, in answer, the wife's intentions are to test.
Don't be ridiculous.
The wife's intentions are to test the knight. And she is working in collusion with her husband. Well, here we are.
What was the results of their meetings?
The result of their meetings was Gawain gained an item of protection. And put the item of protection part in quotes. Alright, let's go. Cutscene time!
It's a 10. How does Gawain betray the Lord of the Castle? What is his excuse? And what does he discover about the Lord?
Huh?
Babe?
Sorry. Sorry, the cutscene is emotional.
We get you or what?
I'm happy. It's a happy cutscene.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It's okay.
been a while.
Did you get taller? Looks like you've been doing fine. You too, Morgana.
So how does Gawain betray the Lord of the Castle?
By not giving the belt, or I don't remember what the exact word is in the text, but by not giving the item to the Lord of the Castle.
You guys did all that for us? Talk about a greeting.
What is his excuse?
He doesn't want to die.
We hadn't seen you in so long, we knew we had to do something.
I mean, fair.
I figured the best way to get you was to have boss let us in early.
And then he discovers that the Lord is actually the Green Knight.
Well, you're looking sharp.
Long time no see.
I hear you. Even though it's only been a couple of months, it feels like it's been a real long while. Yeah, I'm sure you all have plenty of catching up to do. But I've got to open up.
How is Gawain punished for his betrayal?
After all,
He isn't really punished, is he?
have a good time.
No. I appreciate it.
No problem.
How does Camelot react to his story when he returns?
Deal. Now, thieves, to the hideout.
Great. Just when I was enjoying the peace and quiet.
What was the question?
How does Camelot react to his story when he returns?
I actually don't remember that part.
Ugh!
I lost interest when it was clear that the sexy Fey King was not going to be shacking up with Gawain, okay? I'm sorry. I'm a horny bard. What can I say? Boo boo.
Seriously though, it's not a joke.
But all joking aside, I genuinely don't remember.
My finals in one day too. I'm freaking out.
Camelot
So many
reacts.
makeup lectures in a row, I almost wasn't able to come over today.
Then I win. I only flunked one final. You two are the same as always. Can't you at least take your classes a bit more seriously?
Right, 12. What is the moral of the story according to the author?
Fist of justice. Jeez. Will you please forget about that already? So is college life all it's cracked up to be? Yes, it's going well. I've been using the time to take care of the core curriculum. I've been
Babe,
busy
repay.
too,
Babe,
but
did
it's
you hear
also
me?
a lot of fun.
What?
For example, I've learned how to selectively breed certain vegetables.
Okay.
No, that's fine.
Pausing. What was the question?
What is the moral of the story according to the author?
Well, what does the author say?
What do you mean, what does the author say?
According to the author. It's in the story. Should be right at the very end.
As it is told in the best book of romance, thus in Arthur's day, this adventure
You're starting
which
at the
the
beginning
Brutus books were. No, this is the very end.
again? A little bit further back, unless it's... If it's not in there, then a little bit further back.
Boy, That got his interest.
Wait, aren't you in the management program mode?
I'll just look it up on Google. I don't fucking feel like
Courses beyond their own programs
doing
if they are
that.
so inclined.
I'm sorry. I mean, yes, the moral is being nice doesn't always get you laid. That's the real moral of the story, but I don't think that's the
I don't think that's the answer that they want.
yeah. Like the takeaway I got from it is it's okay to not be perfect.
They even offer agricultural science courses. You can learn all sorts of neat things, like the correlation between soil nutrients and yield. Gah. That'd put me to sleep in a minute flat. And you, Futaba? How's school been for you? Too easy. At this point, the only hellish parts are the commute and PE.
So you've been working hard.
13. What does the pentacle represent, and how does it reflect Sir Gawain's vows? Of course they got it.
Spell it.
Pentangle. All right.
It's another word for a pentagram. And it was one of the motifs in the original description, if I remember correctly, of Sir Gawain.
Well, how about you then?
Yeah.
You're the one we're most curious about. You doing okay back home?
It's pretty... if I missed you.
What a coinky dink! Me too.
Well, I've been getting by too, but without you around, it's sort of like stuff is just kind of bleh.
Of course, he's our leader. It's only natural. That's right.
Thanks, guys.
Once a phantom thief, always a phantom thief.
I do love how most of this is voiced, so I don't have to read.
Well, let's say we start coming up with summer vacation plans. Anyone have any ideas?
Most of this aloud.
Oh, right. We should figure that stuff out. You're fine to stay here through all of vacation, right?
Well, how about a trip, guys? Come on, we've got a whole month to rage.
Aren't you forgetting about your homework? Blah. Not only do you have homework, but you're third years now. You need to start thinking not just about graduation, but post-graduation.
Yeah, no, stop. Don't bring that up. Not now, please.
Ryuji never changes.
Back to the topic at hand. If I may suggest Kyoto, I'll find an abundance of inspiration if we tour each temple and shrine. The sheer wealth of beauty I can witness in a whole month. I can hear the treasures of our history calling to me.
Okay, I'm gonna have to say something here. They obviously didn't have... That is fair, Karma. Now, I have to say the audio mixing is a little off, so I'm gonna see if I can change some volume settings when we get to the next menu. Also, what is Morgana?
Did you not finish Persona 5?
Karma has never played Persona 5.
Oh, well, Morgana is Morgana.
Morgana is Morgana. That is all we can say. Because Morgana, what Morgana is major spoilers. That is what. Because Morgana is important to every aspect of the story, regardless of how outsized his impact may be. Just tell me no. Because...
We did tell you Morgana is Morgana.
Morgana is uniquely Morgana, yes. Spoil it. You'll forget
Morgana...
before you play Persona 5 anyway. No. Because...
Morgana is Morgana.
Knowing what Morgana is changes the entire plot and changes how you see the plot of Persona 5.
I mean, we're giving you the answer here. Morgana is Morgana.
Morgana is Morgana. That is all I can say. You can spoil it.
I don't even know what Morgana.
Karma,
I don't even know what Morgana is, but like.
But I actually do. But Karma is planning on playing Persona 5, so I'm not going to spoil it for Karma's sake.
Don't ask questions about major story beats before you play the game.
Right. Persona 5 Strikers can completely gloss over it because it's after they already know what Morgana is.
Persona 5 is a very story-driven game. So like even having like one thing spoiled for you is kind of ruins the experience.
Yeah. Right. And here's the thing. Persona 5 Strikers is enough of a separation from what I've been told from the games that you can play Strikers without being spoiled on the whole plot of Persona 5 or Persona 5 Royal. However, on this one thing I will stand firm on. I will not spoil Persona 5 or Persona 5 Royal intentionally. I may accidentally do it out of sheer reaction, but I know it's separate enough of a game that I'm gonna do my best to keep a lid on it. Ugh, yes, but you're planning on playing it, Karma. So, I want you to experience it, because it is an experience. It's a good experience.
Alright.
You asked me a question, babe?
No, it's time to start writing the paper.
Yeah, if it's a month-long art tour, I'm
Alright.
totally gonna pass.
No, Red. Red, you're not ever planning on playing Persona 5. So you can Google it. Karma, do not Google it. Trust me, it will spoil the entire plot.
No, but for real.
But for
real,
Morgana is major plot spoilers.
No, for real, it will. No, but for real though, like this is coming from someone who has friends that they're like super like into Persona. Like for real, googling what Morgana is will spoil the entire game and like make
because Morgana's entire wiki page
are spoilers.
Is major plot spoilers. Because every major plot beat and every behind-the-scenes thing that's happening while the characters are doing their thing is tied to Morgana in some way.
Also, it doesn't make any sense. Also, I just want to say it doesn't make any sense that you're searching up about this character for a story that you know nothing about. So you're just gonna be confused half the time.
Again, I was already told that Persona 5 Strikers is separate enough of a story that Morgana isn't as central to the plot. But in the game, it is a sequel to, which is Persona 5 and Persona 5 Royal. No. Like, knowing what Morgana is changed my playthrough of Persona 5 Royal. Because I'd already beaten Persona 5 Regular. When I streamed Persona 5 Royal, knowing what Morgana is massively changed how I saw the story from start to finish. And so I didn't get exactly the same feeling out of it as when I played the original game. Now, by the time I got to the additional content at the end of Persona 5 Royal, that additional content right there is separate from that, yes, but it's a continuation.
Actually, how long did the first position paper have to be? I think it was 1,000 words.
Okay. If it's a month-long art tour, I'm totally gonna pass.
A trip does sound nice, but what if we all went camping first? We can all go hiking and stuff during the day, and even throw together a barbecue at night. Barbecue? Aren't those always big gatherings for people who socialize IRL? Sounds fun. You can leave the firewood chopping to me.
Kicking summer off right with a barbecue buffet. Sounds badass to me. How about you?
Don't forget the veggies.
Yeah, it was 1,000. Yeah, it was.
Good point.
Words. Okay, that's fine.
Proper meal needs a bit of color to it. It does
We
sound
can
rather fitting for the
just
summer.
well, good thing we can just copy and paste. We can just copy and paste some of this stuff.
A barbecue is
Not
one
like
of the few
all
things
of
in
it.
this world that can pull me away from art.
And then
History's treasures can wait
February 20th. No, wait, I gotta.
You sure your
New
priorities are solid there,
Roman.
Inari? All right. Our first reunion party has been unanimously decided.
20th.
We're going camping. And with that settled,
2022.
Emma, list recommended camping gear.
I have compiled the list of items recommended for camping. There was a sporting and travel goods store near 705 in Shibuya. Customer reviews rate this as the best relevant store in your area.
Ooh, what's that? The virtual assistant Emma. You haven't heard of it yet?
Oh, I think I have. It knows, like, basically everything and does all sorts of stuff for you, right?
Oh, yeah! It's got this, eye that thinks for it, right?
I think you mean AI, not an I. Right. It stands for Artificial Intelligence. It can search all kinds of databases, conduct navigation, manage your schedule, even talk out logic problems and stuff with you. The makers go on about how you can ask it anything and you'll get the best possible answer.
I remember seeing a demo of one on TV the other day. They were showing off its functions and talking about how it's the next big thing.
Yep, that's it, all right. Pretty solid tech, considering it's roughly 1,000 times smarter than Ryuji.
Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna need to... Babe, I gotta quickly take a restroom break. I'll be right back, folks.
Okay.
Be right back.
Okay.
Sorry. The, stuff I wound up eating for my snack isn't sitting well on my stomach.
Okay, alright.
Okay. So, fun fact. I am allergic to pork. And yes, I am back, by the way. Hi, babe.
Okay.
Fun fact, audience. I am allergic to pork. I take Claritin and Zyrtec whenever I want to eat anything that has pork in it. Both of them. I know it seems like overkill. Even if I manage to prevent the swelling, and that's an if, because it depends on how much fat is in the pork content. The minute it hits my stomach, yeah. Pork causes the shits. Lots of it. Even if I'm not having a life-threatening allergic reaction, which, thankfully, usually a Claritin and a Zyrtec are enough to clear up. Yeah. Moving on. So babe, what was the next question?
I finished
now,
the
right?
questions. Yeah, I'm finishing the questions. So I'm doing oh my fucking god, can this damn
Okay, for some reason it's saying my battery is not charging, so let me see if I can clear some of that up. Hang on.
let me change. Plug this into the wall.
Okay, I'm
There we
gonna
go.
disconnect my portable hard drive. See if that'll help. Okay. It says plugged in, not charging.
Oh my god, I do not want to make a fucking account to read a damn paper. Sorry. Fine, we'll save it. Who cares? Oh, and of course. Oh, and of course. It's gotta, of course, they're fucking... You gotta pay for it. Oh my god, shut up. Damn it, I just want to find... Damn it, I just want to see if he's... I just want to find sources about Sir Gawain being, like, gay.
Alright, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Sorry about that. So... Battery is not charging. So, I'm gonna quickly get to a save spot, and then I'm going to immediately turn off the computer, and we can move me helping with your homework to my phone. Does that sound alright?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shut up! That sounds kind of cool, though. Maybe they tell us where all the best ramen shops are.
Yeah, you should all download it. I'm telling you, it's the bee's knees.
I suppose it'd at least be handy if we ran into any trouble while camping.
That's a good idea. Why don't you get it too?
Oh my god, of course there's a movie that everyone talks about.
Please provide me your name.
Same name I went
Yeah?
with in Persona 5 Royal. Japanese voice, difficulty settings, screen brightness. Music volume. No music volume controls. Random battle music on. Okay. Okay.
Thank you. Again, I am Emma, your helpful virtual assistant.
Looks like you've got it figured out. I sent you all friend requests. Please don't blow them off.
Displaying recommended camping items. So Emma came up with all that?
Impressive, no? And it's not just random junk for sale either. It takes into account the season, the weather, your personal profile, and even your location for all its recommendations.
For real? Damn, that thing's eye is crazy!
Ugh, AI, not an eye.
Well, should we split up and buy everything Emma's listed for us?
Oh, can't we do it tomorrow? It's so hot out. I bet this guy's beat from the traveling too. We just went through all the effort to meet up at the hideout, yeah? So let's make the most of it.
Indeed. I have an absolute plethora of discussion topics for us to mull over, particularly matters such as modern art and the possibilities within it in our current age.
Yeah, anything but that.
Had a great time catching up with each other.
Thank you for treating us all to curry, boss.
Don't worry about it. Just think of it as sort of a welcome back gift. Plus, with this guy hanging around again, it'll be nice feeling like old times.
Same here. Thanks again.
As
We'll be back
well
soon.
as
Well, see
the
you tomorrow. You know, it was nice talking after so long.
Okay, let's get to shopping first thing tomorrow.
Yeah, we gotta get everything Emma listed up for us, right? Then we should meet up by the Buchiko statue and
I guess we could also put like
Don't go forgetting, okay?
misogyny, right?
And don't go forgetting
Too,
about
because
helping
it's
out
like
behind the counter either.
because since it's very like focused on men, like women are often like demonized and everything like that.
Okay, save your current
I'll just
progress.
add this.
Okay. Saving. Okay. Alright. With that, we will pick this up next week. I have no idea why my computer isn't charging.
Let's see.
We will deal with that, and I will find a way for it to charge. With that, ladies and gentlemen, everyone in between, everyone exempt, everyone floating violently between the extremes, be safe.